That's the whole deal with it. But anywho, we only got 2 for this one. We got good old, good old Ryan and RJ.
Hello.
For the
Hi.
the 9th stream.
What is all this? Okay, you are having network performance issues.
I'm not.
Try lowering the host bandwidth. Use 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi or connect to wired Ethernet. I am already doing that.
What is happening? Like
I'm looking at the fucking parsec.
And it's telling me
that's
that
what it says.
Dear.
I'm getting chop.
Oh,
I'm taking on chop. Maybe because you're trying to stream like full 4K stream. Maybe that's the problem.
You know you can.
It's a lot. That's
you
a whole lot of pixels.
You can change it on your end. You don't have to.
No, my monitor doesn't even support that resolution.
What is it? It's like Control-Shift-M or something. You get the little menu, the little parsec menu on your side. You just say, I want 1080p on my end, like client side.
For 444 color codec.
Yeah, change your codec to H.265. Change it down to like 1080p. Like you don't gotta do what I'm doing.
I guess it's your turn to be thanked.
I've changed to this, but no, like it's the resolution I get. It's the resolution I fucking get. Because I want to go windowed. Because you're still trying to send me that resolution. Like you're still trying to stream like a super high res thing, unless I can change it to fucking full range.
So anyway, RJ, do you got parsec?
I'm gonna re-download it apparently.
Hell yeah. I mean,
okay.
I wonder what my account is though.
I had mine saved somewhere.
And in the meantime, I think the game Ryan wanted to pitch was Star Fox 64.
Yeah. I'm out of. RJ, have you played Octopath Traveler?
No. I think I looked at a demo once. Does that count?
No, it doesn't. It shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of stuff at this point. We'll talk about I have ideas. I have opinions and ideas, about this problem, but for another time. Let's talk about Star Fox 64.
You sound so bummed about it. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about...
I'm not bummed about it. It's just like a very easy like reserve. Like, oh yeah, like clearly people have played this and we can just talk about it. It's simple, but
it is.
It's a real like, oh, let's talk about Tetris, guys. Oh, Tetris is wonderful. I like Pac-Man. Let's talk about Minecraft. Do we think Minecraft is good?
Oh my god, can we... I'm actually surprised no one has pitched Minecraft yet too. Like that's easy.
What if I did?
That's an easy.
Go ahead, pitch Minecraft.
Oh, we gotta talk about Star Fox first, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Star Fox.
You can't just skip around, go out of order.
That is like that is the whole MO. We used to skip around. What are even rules? We got
password expired. I didn't even know that was possible. What the hell? Okay.
What?
Apparently,
your password expired?
It expired according to Parsec, so that's...
Your password?
Yes.
Expired?
Yes.
Your password expired?
Yes. I don't know how that's possible, but it did.
Expired? Your password did?
My password expired.
That's crazy.
Are you sharing the document? Because I need to have the scale.
Oh, wait. I mean, I was streaming the scale. All right, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah, do I have it in Google Docs?
I'm gonna resend it in
my email
in the bangers chat again.
Okay.
I can remember my email account.
You have to remember your email.
How many email accounts do you have?
I got this work one now that I have been using almost exclusively. So
you're using your work email for personal enjoyment?
He's using his freaking Outlook. He's using his Outlook account to connect to Parsec. What a Chad. What a fucking unit, this guy.
RJ at Wendy's.com.
RJ.
Could you imagine if you worked at Wendy's and they gave you a fucking at Wendy's?
At
Wendy'sHamburgers.com. That'd be so fucking money, dude.
Think about all the training videos they would have to send you.
I would keep that. I would use that for life. I've taken that to the grave.
Wendy's restaurant at co.uk.
Oh my god. We're never getting more Sonic, so says. Listen here, I'm not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Nah, we're talking about watch once y'all get the list.
I have the thing.
All right, does RJ have the thing?
I have the thing. It's here. I'm looking at it. It's beautiful.
Nice.
It's a grid.
Alrighty,
So
then.
we have to talk about effect on gaming culture first, right? That's our first category.
I mean,
Yes.
whatever kicks us off.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why this game comes up is because I was out of ideas for games that I think you two have played. And this is such a universally played video game that I was like, I don't know, Star Fox, I guess. I think that kind of says something about the cultural relevance of this game.
That crazy.
The Stad, you and I were talking about how like universally known all the like radio barks are in this game.
It's
just
really
like how quotable.
Ingrained in like like this is like such like a meme culture game, weirdly enough, for some reason. Like every fucking YouTube poop when that was a thing would just either barrel roll or some shit was slippy. Yeah, all that shit.
All the You're the Man Now dogs are all fucking do a barrel roll, like all that shit. This game kind of transcended that a little bit. Like this game, like it's to the point where people like memed themselves into wanting a follow-up to this game, like a true sequel to this, which when they got, they did not like. I've never played it.
Star Fox Zero.
Star Fox Zero.
Yeah. That's not even a sequel. It's like a reboot. It's like it's the same.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. And they were just still.
The people were not happy. But that's not. We're not reviewing Star Fox Zero. We're reviewing Star Fox 60. I think this game. I think effect on the gaming culture. Like, I mean, yes, in meme culture and online asshole culture, it's got a lot of attache. But I imagine as time has moved on, there's a younger generation of people who have no idea what this is and don't care. So like, it's not Fortnite. Like, let's not be crazy. But in terms of like other Nintendo 64 era games, I think it has about as much relevance as maybe not Mario and Ocarina of Time, but like maybe like the step below it. I think that's fair.
Like one step below it. I just know what I have for like a 12 is like it's really strong in its generation. It has a good following, and then just like a kind of lingering scene. But that lingering scene is more just like people will just weirdly reference it for no reason at all. Because that's just what you do. You just reference Star Fox lines.
But like, I mean, think about like the era of like gaming web comics and like how much work this game pulled for their joke writing. Like, where would Control-Alt-Delete be if not for Star Fox 64? Would we have ever gotten what's it called? Loss? Is that what the comic's called? Would we have ever gotten that 4-panel like abortion joke, or not joke, but like abortion comic had this game not existed? I think not.
What?
Oh, it's not abortion; it's a miscarriage. I'm sorry, that's wrong. I misspoke.
Yeah, those are very different things.
They are very different things. I apologize. But no, would we have ever gotten the weird gaming miscarriage comic if this game didn't exist? Probably not.
I kind of want to know.
There's a high possibility that we would not have gotten that.
Would have gotten that. I think on my list it becomes a 12 because I think that's where I put like Assassin's Creed 2, and I feel like this game is about as irrelevant as Assassin's Creed 2.
Hold on.
Okay. I was thinking of in terms of Star Fox, like its effect on gaming culture, and I just remembered there was this animated series some guy was making on YouTube called A Fox in Space.
No, he still made it.
But that he made like one video.
There's 2 episodes.
He's still making episode 2.
No, there's episode 2's done.
Oh, it's 2 months ago. Okay.
Dude, it was lit. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. See, I haven't watched episode 2.
I see you're a fan.
One. That was like That was like years ago. It feels like.
Yeah, because the dude's animating the whole ass thing by himself. That's a big
yeah,
undertaking.
it's freaking crazy. But like, I was like, yeah, this guy is like a fan of Star Fox.
And like
He's making animated videos.
But it's like really popular, and like everyone, it's like really likes it.
7th anniversary YouTube. This guy's been doing this for 7 years.
Yes.
You couldn't just
Why?
animate a whole show over like a weekend, dude. Like, what are you even talking about?
Well, why would you spend this much time on this?
Because he
Like,
likes it.
He's a fan of
Yeah,
Star
He's
Fox.
a fan
Yeah,
of
but,
Star
that's,
Fox.
but you're not allowed to be a fan that way. That's cringe.
Ooh, snap! Going into my cringe collection.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
He made a whole show of a Star Fox. What a fucking goober, dude.
What a goober, dude. This guy should be like buying sports cars and going to the gym and stuff.
Just go to the gym, dude. That's all you gotta do.
Well, that's fine. He's free to live his life, or their life. I'm just trying to be good here.
I'm trying to be good after shaming the man.
I think
that
12
bumps.
is a good score for effect on gaming. Like I said, I think this is the Assassin's Creed 2 of the Nintendo 64 in some ways.
I was an 11 until you mentioned Fox in Space. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like the fact that
Fox in Space, this fucking thing.
This guy, man, like, look, if someone's gonna actually care about a video game whole and like despite
much.
everything, like if you go out of your way to spend 7 years of your life making 2 episodes of a show, you know,
that's time well worth spent.
that is dedication, and
That is.
seeing the number of views, a lot of people enjoy it.
Oh, it's popular.
So-
He
and so to
hand
me,
draws. He hand draws every frame. That's what.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, question for you guys. Do you think the competitive meta of Super Smash Bros. Melee affects the relevance of this game?
Just because people play Fox.
Because Fox and Falco are the best characters in the game.
Well, Fox is not Falcon.
I mean, I think it gives it like half a point. Yeah, why?
Does it give it like a little bit? Does it matter?
I think it gives it a little bit.
Like it's not the relevance of this game; it's the relevance of Super Smash Bros. Melee.
I think it's
but
more the
like-
relevance of like they are
It's not
relevant
Melee,
enough to
right?
be in Smash, but I guess at like the
Yeah.
time, like the first Smash Brothers was like, we just need Nintendo characters. How many are there? There's like 5, dude. Just pick like 6 Mario characters. Yeah, fucking Star Fox just came out. Let's just put him in there.
Who the hell is this kid with the hat? What's going on? Who is that? Ness? I don't know who that is.
Well, at the time, Ness had
Yeah,
again. you have to remember,
Earthbound was
it's
like a fucking NES game. They're like, dude, we're running out of slots. We just need a character. Fucking NES. I don't know. We could
Well,
put in
it's SNES
Nintendo or we could put in NES. Like, which one do you want? All right,
Well,
I'll put in NES.
it's a SNES game, but also like a Famicom, the original game. There were 2 games, and like this is still like very Nintendo centric, Japan centric Nintendo. So like that one made more sense than I think people give credit for. But
It makes sense to me. I didn't know who the fuck Ness was. Since
Well, that
I,
was-
like,
that's
way
Nobody
later.
did. Nobody knows who NES was. Like, you just did. Any of y'all
I mean-
play Earthbound after that? You know what
No.
I need?
Oh
need,
yeah,
like,
I did play Earthbound like years later. That's an amazing game.
Why can't we get like a fucking reboot of that? Like, we're getting like the Mario RPG reboot. Like, why don't you just do like a cutesy little Earthbound reboot?
Dare
I think-
you
I
question the overlords?
Fuck
I
'em.
think Earthbound or Mother 3 is in that list, kind of like Melee, where it's like you don't talk about it to Nintendo at this point. They're so sick of hearing about it, and they know that it's just not worth doing financially, that they're just never going to like approach doing some sort of like follow-up or reboot or HD remake or anything, because it's just like the people who want this thing are never going to be happy with what we make. So just fuck it. Like everyone who wants to play Mother 3 has played it, and they know that,
Yep,
and
that's
it's not worth doing. Like just if you want to play that game, it's very easy to do.
No, I just want Earthbound though. Like, I would really like to play the game NES is from without all the like crazy tisms of the SNES.
The crazy. I'm sorry.
Just like the weird. It probably has. It's really obscure to save. The dungeons were really kind of weird. I think I've seen like a whole. I think I've seen the whole thing played. And
But
it's
you've
just
never
like,
played it?
Yeah, but I've never played it.
What the fuck?
Like Dark Souls.
Go play Earthbound. What are you doing? Be here. Go play Earthbound right now.
Oh, all right, everybody. Guess I'm gonna go play Earthbound, and
All right.
I will leave these guys at it to wrap
All
this
right.
one up.
Here we go.
Okay.
We just started.
Cultural relevance, I still feel solid in my 12
You're
because
saying 12.
yeah, I still have my image that I made of like cultural relevance lists, and 12 has Dark Souls, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 7, Assassin's Creed 2, and Diablo 3, and I feel like this game slots in there just nicely.
And I agree with him. I was 11. Yeah, but
Well-
RJ bumped it up to 12.
I
11
also would have been at 11 as well, but no, 12. 12 is
11
correct.
has 11 for me also has Undertale.
You know, Undertale's a pretty cool game.
Undertale is a very known game. I could go 11 or 12 on this.
I think we know where we're
I'll stick with
landing on
12.
here.
I'll still stick with 12.
All right, but now we get to the meat of it. This game plays amazing.
Plays amazing. The controls are inverted and you cannot change them. I don't think you can, at least.
Yeah, but like I
But it
just
felt right.
I'm biased
It
because
feels
like,
right.
that's how I like my plane controls. I like inverted plane controls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, here's a question. When you talk about liking your plane controls, what other games are you referencing?
Ace Combat.
true.
Anything that involves flying, like even like in GTA 5, I will invert the flying controls.
I guess GTA does have flying. Because people talk about like, oh, I like for plane controls, and I'm like, oh, do you mean Star Fox? Do you mean when you play Star Fox, you like that it's inverted?
It's Ace Combat.
It's kind of the one. Like, there's not a lot of. I mean, there's Ace Combat, and then yes, there's some flying and some other games, but how many other flying games?
There's Ace Combat.
Air Force Delta Storm for the Xbox.
No one knows
dude.
what that is. Ace Combat.
Ace Combat. I think the controls are great. I think the Nintendo 64 controller forces you to do a lot of like down on the analog stick and C left and all that stuff. That's a little unfortunate.
Oh, for like
but
the
it's-
maneuvers. I guess I'm just
the
so
maneuvers are a
used
little.
to,
I'm so used to doing them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't
like I
hold the
remember
controller against
having to
it, though.
do that.
There's so many ways. Like this thing has been re-released on like the Wii Virtual Console. It's
Yeah.
been re-released on the Switch again. Like I
They
can't really
released
like,
on. They did a remake. Well, not a remake, but they did the 3DS version.
Weird.
Oh yeah, like that. Too.
Oh yeah.
I
That
literally.
version. I like that version.
I spaced that. Like yeah, that exists. Like I'm not gonna hold that against it. Like it really just. I wouldn't really like tweak anything, except for like. I guess the only two things that are gonna be like the big blemish on it might be the tank and the sub for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the worst parts of the game. But like,
Tank is not great.
but like, no stretch of the imagination is it like bring the game down several levels because it's literally just like 2 or 3 levels of that stuff, and the rest of it's you're on the plane.
Yeah.
I think there's
Yeah,
there's 2 of these levels, right? Because one of the tank levels involves like catching
The train,
train,
the
other
train,
one-
and then there's this one,
yeah,
and then there's one sub level, which most playthroughs never see.
like
And
on
that
your
sub
first
level is
playthrough,
not
yeah.
great. It is not.
Let me
It
see
is
if I
not.
can track it down. It should be called Zonus on here,
Yes.
or Aquas, excuse me. It's fucking.
Yes, I want to say all the names.
Yeah.
Yes, this thing. It's not great. It's not the worst, but it's not. This
It's
is the
very
most modern.
sluggish.
This
Yeah.
is the most modern feeling of all of the Star Fox 64 stages because look how dark it is. It's hard to you can't see fucking anything here.
So
it's just like a
dark.
normal
Every
video
frame
game today.
is just impossible to see. You just
It's just fucking yeah. It's just like no, dude. We're creating atmosphere by like making this room really dark so you can't see anything. And I'm like, motherfucker, I can't see the screen. Why would you play the whole game this way?
you know.
But you know, hey, dude, it's classic.
I think like the torpedoes were supposed to be like they were trying some stuff. They wanted you to use
they
the
were trying to-
torpedoes to like light up the way. That was like the whole gimmick with this one. It's like it's just like a slower version of the R-Wing, but it's just it drifts a little bit. It takes a little like minute to turn. They just like literally made the controls like slightly worse just for this.
The whole thing moves a lot slower. Like it's a weirdly maneuvering thing. It breaks up the pace a little bit, but it's not as good as the R-Wing. It's not. I'm gonna say controls. Give it a 22.
All right, I gotta look at my standard for controls.
It's got a couple blemishes on it, but it's
Why
otherwise
is-
very solid.
Why is Parsec slowing down my frame rate on my computer? I don't even have anything on. What's going on?
Because he's streaming like full 4K.
No, I'm not like connected to anybody. I'm just
Yeah.
like on.
Oh, because Parsec's a software pirating program that's illegal, and you're gonna get a virus.
What are you about to do with this again? Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're gonna get a virus, and then the government's gonna find you. And
Is it
you're
because I
gonna,
have VSync on? I'm turning it off.
I'm gonna lean towards a 24.
well, now you're gonna
So-
get screen tearing. So would you rather have the
It's
would you rather
okay.
have the
Okay, I've got G-Sync.
which
Oh, okay.
I think I found your problem. Would you rather the government know where you live and track
What
you
the
down and
fuck?
know all your thoughts, or would you rather have VSync turned off? Would you rather have screen tearing? Or would you rather the government track you down?
They're already
Choice you have to
tracking
make.
me. I'll leave the G-Sync on, have the government sync my location, and they can all like swap me whenever they need to.
What do you think the V stands for? In synchronized, they're synchronizing your
Your virginity? Like what?
your yeah, the patriotism.
Your patriotic virginity.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they're
I need
syncing
like
up
a
to.
fucking hypercut of just the outlandish shit Ryan has said. I forget.
What outlandish things have I said?
No, 'cause
I am completely reasonable.
I don't think we were on stream for it, but I think like he asked like if Twinkle Park was mentioned in Genesis, and I was just
It's in we discovered it. We decided it was part of the New Testament or the Old
yeah,
Testament. I'm sorry.
Twinkle Park was
It was
mentioned in the
Twinkle Park.
New
Part of the Old
Testament.
Testament. People don't that's like before Jesus. Yeah.
just-
Anyways,
I was
I'm gonna
just-
keep control to 22 because this level that we keep looking at.
I was just not operating at
it's
the
not-
right level here, man.
It's not terrible, but it's also the first person view is like cute, but like it's not great.
Oh my word.
You chose any other view besides third person? What are you doing?
Yeah, that exists.
I forgot
That's weird.
first person mode does exist in this game.
It does exist. You hit C up.
Why? Why the fuck would you do that?
Because it was a 3D console and like that looks cool, dude. That shit's money. Like you could do it in this SNES game, and it was like look at this.
The water
look at
effects,
this. Like,
dude.
Crazy.
Whoa! Wow! It looks like Wave Race. Whoa!
Oh, Wave Race was beautiful. I don't want to hear
Wave
any.
Race. Wave Race is beautiful. That was beautiful. You ride a dolphin in that game if you're good at it.
He's right. Wait, so you said 22. I'm going with 24. What about RJ? Any blemishes on the controls?
Are there any blemishes?
I mean, I feel like there's like no real problems besides like Slippy's existence. But other than that, yeah, the controls are. I would go with like 20. I'm gonna be middling 23, in between both of you.
23. Because
How
like,
about that?
That's fair.
all right. So I guess where we wound up. All right. Yeah, like this chick. So Cat is just Slippy.
You mean in terms of the voice?
Yeah, like it's just the same person. Okay, system Okay, what do we got here? On-rail shooter. It's very simple. You got the bombs, you got the maneuvers, you have defensive maneuvers, you have like turn maneuvers, boosting, braking, the ring system of like extending your health that can like help you out in a pinch. You can get items from the robot. There's secret paths all hidden around to like try to keep replayability. Like it's compact, it's small. Oh man, I just kind of want to play the game again. Talk
It's
myself into
yeah.
it.
They actually do a lot with a very little. 'Cause it's a pretty simple game, but like there's a lot of variety in what you do based on the level. Like this level that we're looking at, you have to shoot out the spotlights.
Yeah, those little
there's
tasks they have you do.
there's the kind of like all range mode levels where it's like the arena that you have to like deal with, like on
Yeah.
Katina and the other one. There's a couple other ones. The one where like gravity's messed up and you have to like shoot down the like weird gravity polarity things before you can stop spinning in a circle.
Oh fuck! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That
let me
level.
find that. It's called like
It's Sector X or something like
it's
that.
like Bolsel or yeah, that place.
Pulsar or something. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, you have to like deal with the barrier, and like you spin around in a circle. Like they do some stuff.
Yeah, like,
Um,
it's really unique. They're trying a lot out. I would say the only thing that's really tacked on is honestly the multiplayer.
The multiplayer, yeah,
That's super just
There's-
slapped
there-
on. It's like the N64 has 4 ports. You better fucking
Yeah.
do something with it. We're like, but Miyamoto, I just wanted to make
That's
a real
exactly
shooter.
right.
You add multiplayer.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's like, we can't play the sound if there's more than 2 players. Yeah, we don't care.
You just do it.
You just
But
do
then
it.
they
they're
even
also-
went like, didn't they add like on foot if you did all the secrets?
if you want to talk about some bad fucking controls,
Oh, Jesus.
on foot controls for
Let me see.
Mario. I thought that was one of those things I thought was like a rumor that was not real, and then like years later saw a YouTube video of it, and I was like, oh shit, that's right. This actually exists. It's insane. But yeah, see if you can pull up a video of the
I
on
am.
foot.
Oh, I am.
It's not. Yeah. Look at these men. Look at these animals. Look how they're rendered.
Oh my word.
Look how sharp everyone is.
I
You
love
know-
that. Like, your character it was tied to the controller port too. You didn't just pick your character. Like if you're player 1,
Yeah.
you are Fox. If you're player
You were fun.
nobody's Falco. On
Yeah,
foot,
this sucked.
You know,
Look at this. Look how fucking bad this is.
it was really
Yeah.
hyped up though. Like everyone was really hyped for like, oh yes, Star Fox is out of the ship. And then once we got Fox out of the ship, they're like, no, just keep him in the ship. Never mind. You didn't-
You know, there's something to be said about the Star Fox games in that they never, and I mean never, let any sort of gameplay mechanic go to waste for the next game. Like they brought it back in some way, shape, or form, whether they should have or not.
Wait,
They
what?
brought that shit back.
They did.
Like what do you
So
mean?
like, so Star Fox 2 on the SNES, right? That's got this little like, command mode thing where you like draw out a path for your ships to fly around in and all that crap. Star Fox Command on the
Command.
DS
They brought that back.
it takes that it's an entire game mechanic is like the main mechanic for Star Fox Command. I think Star Fox 2 also had like the running around with like the ship feet or whatever. Like your ship could transform and had a little feet, little
Yes.
wrapped feet. Yeah.
And then Star
And
Fox
Star
Zero
Fox
brings
Zero.
it back.
Star Fox Zero brings it back for some reason. It's like why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you never released this game for a reason.
But
Yeah,
it
'cause
is
look how-
released now, which is kind of weird. Like they actually
is
made this
released
game
now.
and then you released it 20 years later.
Yeah.
Only on the Super
Switch.
Nintendo Mini.
Also, I think it's available on the
It's on Switch now.
Yeah, it's on
Switch.
Switch.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can just
Because
go play Star
I got
Fox
it,
2.
I got it on the little SNES Mini at
I,
some
have
point.
it, I think I have it on both. Yeah, I would have to have it on both. But yeah, like they brought some of this weird shit back, but like, I think the utilization for this game is very, very high for me. I would give it full points
Yes.
just because you get a lot with a little.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if this game was just like a basic rail shooter for 10 levels, I would feel a lot less. I'd be a lot less interested in it. But like the boss variation, the level variation, like all that stuff, like makes it pretty memorable.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna
I
dock
agree.
at one just because, like, yeah, the multiplayer, it is just there. It,
True.
like, no, I'm sorry, that's not like the full polished package. It's like one little chip in there, but otherwise very solid. I don't think it matters though. I think you both did 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm overruled. Wait, 20.
It also
I think you both did
it also
20.
has
Yeah.
it also has a tutorial which is like a separate state, like it's a separate menu item and a separate stage with its own like setup and everything. It's not just like, oh, here's a picture of the controller with like wires going to it to show you what all the buttons do. It's like, no, we're gonna like invent a weird character. Sin and Punishment does this too, actually. Like, here's a thing that like walks you through what you do with all the controls, just in case you don't understand it. Which I think is like cool, and I think it's a thing I wish more games did. Games used to do that a lot. Half-Life has that. Deus Ex has that. But
Yeah,
yeah.
there's no. I don't think this dude has any video of playing the
training
tutorial.
stage.
Yeah, like the training stage, but
Yeah, I mean, it explains all the system mechanics of the game.
Technically, Tomb Raider had those, right?
Yeah, that's right. The mansion.
Mm-hmm.
She would
Didn't
just
help.
talk to you, really condescending.
She'd be like, "Oh, you can't control this. Oh, that's a pity."
Why
No.
pity? I'll go put the kettle on.
Oh, okay.
Why
I
would
won't-
she put the kettle on? She has a butler that you kept in the freezer. She didn't gotta do that.
She is the maid.
The maid. I have the man to do it for me.
Do you think Tomb Raider, or I'm sorry, do you think Lara Croft makes her butler wear like cat ears like an anime maid does?
And this is before all that.
Or that? Yes, sure.
This is you're in a different timeline, pal.
Oof. Winston and cat ears, like a anime
Civilization
maid.
hadn't, Civilization hadn't evolved to that point yet, where we were like, hiring people to do like manual labor for us is cool and all, but what if we could also dress them in humiliating outfits?
I mean, if you're gonna pay them extra and they want to do it,
And we made a whole cartoon show about it.
there you go.
Actually, we made several
Tokyo
cartoon
Mew
shows.
Mew. Here we go.
Oh,
We made
God.
several cartoon shows about it.
Don't
Don't worry, they're actually robots. So
They were?
fine.
What?
Some of them are. Sometimes they are.
Some of them were just robots.
Some of them are just robots. They don't have feelings. Don't feel bad for them.
But if the AI believes it has, is this the premise to your AI girlfriend maid show?
I'm sorry, mine. Is that
Because that
do-
sounds like money, and that should be done.
that sounds like that's been done like probably 100,000 times. That's the plot of Her, I think.
No, but we don't have Joaquin Phoenix, and he's not gonna get dumped. Instead, Joaquin Phoenix gets the phone and then dresses up the phone in the cat ears as the maid,
That's cute.
and that's it.
That's it. That's
Was that the end of the show, or
Yeah, I
and then
think
he
so.
kills Robert De Niro at the end.
Is that what happened at the? I never saw her. So.
No, that's what happens at the end of Joker.
Oh.
oh right? There's too many movies that are being mixed together. In
Too
my
many movies with Joaquin Phoenix. Fuck that guy.
Oh my
brain.
god.
Oh, what the guy is
Oh my
Joaquin
God.
Phoenix?
What did he do?
Jeez. What do you?
What did he do to you?
I don't know nothing.
Oh, okay. So this is well deserved then.
You're the one who's saying, "Oh, I'm getting all those movies mixed up."
That's not. Listen, let's move on.
Oh my god, where are we on? Conveying
You're the one who's like,
information?
"Oh, I can't get Her and
No. Ron, we're moving on. We're on conveying information.
I would
conveying
probably have to
information.
give full marks. Yeah, like there's just
Yeah.
either the people will just radio and tell you like, hey, we're gonna try to shoot the searchlights. Hey, we're gonna try to hit all these train things. Like they literally will tell you the task of the level before you have to do it.
Peppy tells you to do a barrel roll, but he doesn't give a reason why. He just says do it.
You're getting shot at.
Yeah.
That's horseshit.
no,
No, Cornelia won.
or
He should tell
he
you
said-
here.
He says try a somersault, and he doesn't tell you why.
He just says try it. He tells you to try it out.
Try a somersault.
yeah,
Yeah,
because there's
did you
enemies on
try
your
it? And it
tail.
works. Yeah, it works. Gosh
It
darn
does. Well, it's to get the multiple power ups, and like there's a line of power ups, and if you do the somersault in the right spot, you get all of them. That's why you're supposed to do it.
Like they're doing a lot of setup here. Actually, like within like the first moments, like you realize I have to save my wingman occasionally. I'm gonna have to be looking out for their backs. They're gonna be giving me advice. There's these things in formation. Like there's a lot of shit.
The other cool thing is that each one of your friends, they like Slippy, he can see like the shields on the bosses. So if he's
Yeah.
down, you don't get like the enemy health bar.
Which is cool. Yeah, that's like a neat little detail. Like Slippy's the only one that can do that, so keep him alive. But I don't think Falco and Peppy have anything tied to them like that.
I think they can destroy certain enemies on screen before when they get to you or whatever, or they'll like save you during certain scenes. Like if there's a guy on your tail, I think Falco will actually like shoot a guy off your back, and if he's not around, then that guy's is on you, and you just have to somersault to get away from him.
See, like this
Something like
would
that.
be like the type of thing where I would want to play every level with the whole team, and then every level without Falco, and every level without Peppy, and every level without Slippy, and then every level with like some combination of the two, and just like see like what changed, like what little.
Well, I'm proud of you for wanting to do that, but I don't think that's
just to know.
that's a lot of work. Yeah, no. I mean, if you really want to,
It's not worth it, but
Fucking
it
do
was
that.
cool. It is
Yeah,
cool
no, I
that
get
there's
it.
a bunch of variations.
There's lots of variations. I like that. I like
Yeah,
these
just
guys
to
who
see
spin
like
these
what they
burgers.
actually add, or like, are they really adding anything, or like, do I just not have to save Falco? If Falco had died before that, is it just I don't
Yeah.
have to save Falco and then I move on?
It definitely is. You don't have to say Falco because I've seen speedruns of this game involve shooting your friends to death right as they show up on screen.
Ooh, even this, like flying through all the archways would get you through a different path. That's like
Yeah.
one of those like secret things, though. Like I think one of the people, they will make a comment if you fly through part of them. That's like, hey, you're doing something cool. To like encourage you to keep doing it, but they won't flat out tell you. It's like a secret.
Yes, Falco says pretty smooth flying, Fox. That's what happens.
Yo, is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Let's see when he does Corneria again. Let's see if he decides to take the secret route.
I will give convey information full points.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with full points. Say it.
Yeah.
Say the line.
What?
Oh, he's still avoiding it. Okay, so he's choosing not to do it on his next round, so he must have to do it. There it is. I think he finally did it. It took him 3 runs.
Pretty smooth flying,
Yep.
Fox. And he just
That's
does
it.
all.
That's all you get to like actually do it.
And then you fight the first boss from Star Fox on SNES.
So now my question is, if Falco were dead, would nothing happen?
No, I think you still get this. He just doesn't say this stuff. Also, I think it's pretty hard for him to die.
No, because
at
he
this point
says
again.
like he's the one that initiates that. He says, "Follow me, Fox." So, like if Falco's dead for some reason,
I don't know, actually. Now that you're saying it, I'm not sure if that's true.
like I see, like this is the kind of thing I would like to know. Like, does Falco actually matter, or like, are you just gonna fly that way?
If you get all the medals on all the stages, Star Fox will wear sunglasses. It's very cool.
And I heard like if you get like over 500 points on all the stage, my dad will come home.
I heard there's a fatality. Dude, no, there's a fatality where Johnny Cage will fuck them to death. He turns into a polar bear and just literally fucks them to death. I know. I saw it. I saw it at the arcade. It's real.
Did you guys know? Did you guys know that if you collect all of the trophies in Super Smash Brothers, and then beat Master Hand like 10 different times, Sonic and Tails are unlockable in Smash Melee.
No, the way to do it was to beat 30 people in Cruel
Man
Melee.
or whatever.
Cruel Melee. That was the rumor.
I think I had a slightly different rumor.
Okay.
I had a
think-
slightly different rumor. All right.
Yeah, the one. But yes, it was Sonic and Knuckles, and no, they're not.
Oh, sound design. Let's see.
You want to just take a
fly in
point?
there, Fox.
You want to just take a point off for slipping?
Everyone
Slippy's
dogs on
nice.
Slippy. I like you,
I love Slippy.
I like you.
I love Slippy.
You're my guy.
Slippy. I apologize for misgendering you so many times, but like you're a fucking homie.
He's the real one.
You got real weird eyes though.
He's a
like
frog.
I don't like
That's
Slippy.
not my problem. I didn't decide for him to be a frog.
I wasn't fucking born like you. It's not my problem.
So yeah, I didn't. He doesn't mean he should. Just because you're a frog doesn't mean you have to stare.
I mean, does he have eyelids? You know what? I don't know how I'm
I don't-
getting
he has eyelids.
this
I don't think
Korean
he
out of here.
blinks.
Frogs have eyelids or something equivalent to eyelids.
Well, Slippy doesn't blink, as far as I'm aware.
Slippy's
But look at
staring.
this-
He's staring right at you. He's staring right.
He's
in your
staring right
soul
at
there.
you.
He's
Look
looking
at
at
him.
you.
Yeah, he doesn't stop.
You gonna let it happen to me again, Fox? Is that it?
Slippy's hit.
Sound design. Like I'm not wowed by the sounds, but I'm not really thrown off by anything either. I think it's all original work. I think they have done their own sounds. I can't hear anything from like common libraries in here. Obviously a lot of compression happening from the voices,
Nintendo 64, yeah.
but I mean I can
I
understand
think the
you.
fact that it has voices is like the big thing. I think the sound effects themselves are pretty like, it's Nintendo 64 explosions.
It's very arcadey. Like yeah,
It's very
Yeah.
like very distinct. It's like really good feedback. You got the ring, da-da-da-da. You target something, that nice little click sound. Like yeah, it's just
Those gorilla mechs just made me realize I think those were hosted to Gundam.
that too.
RX-78. What's going on there?
I don't know. Do you think there's ray tracing going on? I don't see any.
No, I don't think so.
That too, like they're all flying like in tandem. Like they make these little. I think occasionally, like they'll make a formation, and if you just join them in the formation, you get stuff as well.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, like if
Okay,
in this one, I believe like they're gonna make a triangle shape, and if you fly at the bottom and make a diamond, then you'll get something
I don't know that.
for just like flying with them.
Look at that. It's totally.
What is the?
Those gorilla mechs are.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Gundam inspired a lot of things.
I know, but still, just pointing out. It's just,
I like the
Robert's-
sound when bullets reflect off you when you do the barrel roll. I think it makes a good sound.
it's a satisfying sound.
Yeah. Good. It's good. It's good because it's very different than the sound of you getting hit by the bullet, so you like really know that you did it. Well, no, that's a real thing. Like if the sounds were this very similar, you'd be like, wait, did I do it or not? And then, but because the sounds are very
Oh, like yeah,
distinct, it's like, yeah, you did it. You deflected the bullet. You did a barrel. You did a barrel roll, like he said to do.
like I really. It would be like more subtle work I would put into it, but like nothing. I think they really hit all the notes they need. Like all the sound cues are there. I could pretty much close my eyes, hear a sound, and tell you like, yep, this is exactly what's happening. Something's being targeted, hit. You deflected, you've moved, you're boosting, you're braking. I think the only reused sounds is like the boost sound is the same thing as the U-turn sound, but I guess it's just because the thrusters are going off. Honestly, no, I got no complaints. Really none.
I'll give it full points.
Full points, huh? Yeah, I'll say that.
Gonna have to dog at one for the voices, but I'm overruled. They both did full points.
You're dogging it for the voice? I'm giving it points for the voices.
I love the voices. In
Yeah,
this
like right
game.
there. So like they're making a diamond, and if you just fly like right under them, there'll be like a formation thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, like I'm nostalgic for the voices, but like no, I would not compress my voice audio for any reason other than I had to.
Yeah, they had to.
But
Think you can fit all that voice audio in here without it?
Went into a cartridge.
they did.
Wow.
I mean, Conquer had like a full ass movie in there, and they made it work. All they just needed was a bigger cartridge. It's just I don't think they wanted to pay for it. Damn, he just wasted that guy like in a minute. But what
Well, this is a much
comes-
earlier generation Nintendo 64 game as well, so that's probably had a lot to do with it.
targeting visuals. So
I actually think the fact that this is like a game in space where you don't see the characters gives this game a lot of like all of the space structures are like weird and angular, and that it kind of fits because of what they are, you know. Like when we saw like the on foot footage for the multiplayer, we were like, "Oh my god!" But
What
for
is
like
this?
spaceships, it's fine, like you know. So it kind of masks some of the issues with Nintendo 64, to me at least.
yeah, this is
Fucking
really
little
like
freaks.
that early. I don't think they learned all their weird techniques to make their distant textures look semi-decent yet here. Oh man, I'm gonna try to track down like some Star Fox promotional art. I think Star Fox Zero kind of just went with like this weird puppet direction. I don't think that's what they were going for in this one.
Well,
Let's
did they
see.
use puppets for? I think that was for the SNES game.
Promotional. No, like the SNES game was like they were like weirdly like realistic. Almost.
Yeah, they're like more like the animals they're supposed to be.
I'm trying to see like did they release anything? I just want to see what they were going for.
Well, I mean, there are
honestly.
renders for sure. Like a lot of Nintendo 64 have 64 games have like promotional 3D renders. Like Mario has all. You've seen those. I'm sure they
Yeah.
exist. It's more just like, you know, these characters are mostly represented in their sprites that you see in their conversations. And you can criticize Slippy's weird 1,000-yard stare, but and I will. But I think the look of the models and the look of like they do a lot in this game with like a big empty box that you're not actually moving through and just moving 3D objects towards you to give like a sense of space in this game that I think is really impressive. Like the fact that it's just like this level is just that texture of that planet in the background while a couple of objects fly at you, like spawn in and just sort of move towards you, and like that gives you the sense of moving forward in space is pretty impressive.
Which like
I
yeah,
don't-
like even
like
that,
these are
like
all
you
these
are actually not moving. It's just shit's moving at you.
Just moving at you.
But like that's pretty. It feels like flying though, which is like the crazy thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Deploy the Blue Marine.
what were? Oh my god! I think I saw the picture. I need to go back. Look at the picture texture when Fox is talking. I think the border of the image actually moved with his face.
Deploy the Blue Marine.
Did you? Did
That
you
might be emulation. Yes, I did see that. That's probably emulation.
Do that again? I missed that.
Holy shit!
Look,
Hold on.
look,
wait.
look at him talking. Look at the border of the frame of the picture he's in.
Yes, sir. Deploy the Blue
Oh
Marine.
yeah, it's
Yeah, that's probably emulation.
I think
That's like almost like an
Yeah.
overdraw thing.
I think they're not. I don't think that's actually like a 3D model and like a small one. I think that's literally
No,
a
it's
picture.
not.
And they're just cutting between two frames. Like they didn't replace the whole picture. They just replaced his face talking, like with his mouth open. That
I think
one
it's
panel.
Yeah, I mean it's a 3D it's a render of a 3D model that they're just taking two sprites of and
Because
flipping
like
between.
General Pepper looks so much better than all of them.
Well, he's got. I mean, he's got a much nicer fit.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if he. I'm gonna look at him talking. Yeah, like
It's
that's
just- it's just his
clearly a
mouth moving.
3D model. Like that is a 3D model.
No, that's a sprite.
There's no
two
way.
sprites.
There ain't no
yeah.
way. No, look at him. Like
Look at how well it's lit.
drawn. Yeah.
Look how well it's lit. Like,
Like-
it's not. That's the Nintendo 64 is not rendering that. There's no way it is.
no, like I think it's like a I think it's a pre-rendered 3D model.
Yeah, I think so is Fox.
But like Fox, I literally think that is a picture of Fox, and they're just cutting between like his mouth being open and closed.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. They both are. They're both just pre-renders. Just
Oh my-
like all five of them here are just pre-renders of models. If you look at the way they're lit, there's no way the Nintendo 64 could have ever done that.
No, like Majora's Mask is a pretty well lit game. I think it could, just maybe not at this point.
But look at the way that like the lighting fades in and out on the models. Like look at Pepper's like his nose casts a shadow on the rest of his face. Like there's just that didn't exist. Like a lot
Oh,
of
that
64
stuff. Yeah. Like yeah.
promotional like a lot of promotional models, 3D renders for 64 games look like this. And yeah, they're all just like it's like when we took Blender and you would like press the F12 key and you'd wait for the thing to render for a while and you'd like the lighting would look real nice just because like we had these like very high res models and like very like overcomplicated lighting. That's what you're looking at.
Nice. It's just so weird that like why is Pepper's like this really well put together image and then Fox is just like what the hell am I looking at? Like your
Well, Pepper
ears.
is just a more well put together creature. He's a dog.
Fox's ears are like they're cut up.
Yeah. Well, he's seen combat.
He's seen some things.
You ever seen like a mixed martial artist ears? You know, they've got some fucked up ears too.
Oh my god.
Fox's legs are cut off.
Yeah, he's a puppet. I mean, yeah,
He's,
survived the G-Sports. G-Sports?
He survived the Peace Corps. Oh my
No,
lord.
He survived esports.
Yeah.
So they cut off his legs.
yeah,
Oh damn, we're
that's
back
what they
here.
do.
What
Oh.
did that even go? Oh, targeting visuals. Right.
Targeting visuals. I love the visuals
Yeah.
of this game, but I get why it's kind of a simpler looking game for the 64. I want to give it like a 4.
It's dated for sure, but like just seeing this
Yeah.
level here where they like got the lighting going on,
Yeah, that's true.
it's like man, like they were like just kind of just going all over the place with this game, and like visually, style wise, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Like the fucking sun planet, like that's cool as hell.
It is cool. Can you show footage of that 3DS?
Oh, like
Remake.
yeah. Let's.
What does that look like? Because I'm curious. Because I remember seeing it for the first time and being like, "Wow, this is amazing," but maybe it doesn't hold up as well as I remember it.
No, it's simple. Like.
It feels like it's a
holy shit.
little more.
I am
juiced
like
up.
freaking out right here. My brain is just like, you're doing too many things, kiddo.
Good riddance. That one got burned.
Full game. I want it upscaled too. I'll use Citra footage. I don't want to see anybody's dumb 3DS recording. I want to see like
No, I want to see a dumb 3DS. I want to see someone point a phone at a 3DS
one of them pointing their
in a
phone.
dark room.
You can see his reflection in the screen.
I want to see someone in their like class. They're like, okay, I'm in math class, but we're gonna do a let's play of Star Fox 64 3D, and okay, so this is the first level. And
Sean, you're in the middle of a test, Sean.
Yes, Sean. Fucking ruining it. Yeah, see,
yeah, this looks very clean. Look at this.
This is like very clean. Like
This is the training stage, by the way.
Yeah,
this is what they did.
yeah. Let's get Corneria here.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh wow.
This looks like what a like gaming magazine would draw as like they're remaking Star Fox, and like this is their like fake image of a new Star Fox game. It looks like this because like look how like the lighting is super bright in this game. It doesn't have the like muddy 64 textured look. Or like here's my here's what I hope the new Star Fox will look like on the GameCube. Is what it kind of looks like. Like, you know the few levels in Star Fox Adventure where you do fly? I feel like they look like this. Remember those?
Even then, like that's like a city of Corneria, and I'm like, no, like, you would probably want like a lot more for like a city, like to show it's a city. But then like when you get out into like this is just an asteroid field, it's probably fine. This is just the sun, it's probably fine. This is just a desert, it's fine. I think Corneria is probably like the biggest. You just need a lot more tech to handle it, but then most other stuff is just pretty simple, like simple locations that it's believable.
Dude, but look at the water on these rocks, and you're flying through it, and it's gonna say pre-smooth flying fox.
Is
And he
Falco
didn't say it.
dead? Because he didn't.
Maybe Falco died.
Is Falco dead? Okay. Never mind. Falco's
No,
alive.
he's in the bottom right. He's in the bottom right corner.
Falco's alive.
Oh, well, I guess he just is quieter in this version of the game. Yeah, because you're flying through the thing, but he's not saying anything.
It's on the second screen. For some reason.
Oh,
For some
okay.
reason, they put all the dialogue on the second screen because they have two screens.
Yeah, like they're just.
Yeah.
Hey,
What
we
the fuck
got
is
two
that
screens.
bottom screen doing? Not even.
The Nintendo 3 dual screen.
I'm trying to see in 3D. Why are you putting my my voice acting down on the bottom?
I actually do remember playing this game with the 3D on. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, like it looks very good in 3D, by the way. Like
It looks
it
good.
actually does. Don't tell me you're
What's
only gonna
going
have
on
like the
with
first stage. This
What's
dude only has the
what's
first
going on with them
stage.
shadows on
Yeah.
the water?
I think the emulator is just like he broke it, but I also want to see. Oh my god, look at that just texture down there. Hell
Do you think
yeah.
Look at this run cycle, though.
Look
Look,
at
at
those-
Slippy go. Look at
Slip-
Slippy go.
Look
Just
at
arms
Slippy
straight.
gunning.
Look at him strut. This is no. I think visuals, target visuals, fucking full points. Look at this. Look at Peppy with just the sprinter stance, just arms at perfect 90-degree angles,
He's fucking booking.
perfect posture, chest out. I love it. Just Slippy's just like Slippy's
Oh.
running like Slippy is
style.
running the way that like an 8-year-old runs.
Style. This is what
Yeah.
we call soul in the game industry. Okay.
Yeah, games used to look like this. What happened?
I don't know. I guess like Joaquin Phoenix came on the scene.
What if
instead.
Ellie from The Last of Us 2 ran like Slippy did?
I will
about
pay.
the depth of
I will pay
emotion.
if you're a game modder and you can do that. I will pay you for that.
I will too.
I will pay for that mod. I want to see Ellie run like Slippy from Star Fox
just like
64.
just
I
like a
just wanna see
stiff arms,
Remake.
stiff legs.
I want to see that shit.
It's a remake of Last of Us, except Ellie runs differently.
Except Ellie, that's
Ellie
the one
runs like-
difference. Ellie just can we just have Ellie voiced by Slippy Toad as well? Like all the lines is just that's it.
Ellie's hit.
Ellie's hit.
Something's wrong
Whoa!
with the G diffuser.
Help me.
Joel.
OG diffuser over there. I did get a nice can of beans.
Well, this game sure has changed. You completely changed the lines of the lead character.
Okay, wait. What
Yeah.
where'd y'all land on for?
This is full points. I love the visuals of this game. Fuck you. This is my point. This is my rating. I'm saying it's full points
You're
because
going
this game
full
looks
points. All right.
Yeah.
This game has a lot of soul, and
It does have a lot of soul.
I gotta give it 5 points.
I gotta
mean,
give,
I played
gotta
it when
give
I
it a
was
2
8.
to try to stop them.
I yeah, that's fair. I played it when I was 8, so like yes, of course I have very fond memories of it. But
it's dated, but like, man, it just looks cool what they were trying to do.
it does look cool.
No,
Like
I
how
think the
fucked it
3DS definitely better. Like absolutely much stronger. Like it's just look at this shit.
See, the problem is that I'm not having to use my imagination anymore
Why is the HUD upside down?
because you're upside down.
Whoa, everything is upside down. I don't know when this long play.
Is this the gravity stage?
Citra has made a lot
No.
of improvements since this guy played on there, and it looks fine on Citra. Like it's
Like
fine.
I'm gonna be real. I think the 64 version does look better than this now that I'm looking at it. Like I'd rather look at the 64 version than this because like this game has more detail in it, but it has less soul. It has less style.
What the fuck does that even?
It
What?
means-
What are you
I don't-
trying
I
to
don't-
say? What's
I'm
soul?
saying,
It's
I'm
just on the 64.
yeah,
So-
64 had soul, and then this does not.
Like, all right. So you know how there's the Mario RPG remake. That game does
Then-
not look as good as the SNES one.
I don't
Just
want.
not.
Nope. I don't even want to fucking hear it. Nope.
Like
No.
visually,
No.
it just doesn't look anything like
models-
it. And it's just
This models
gross
look.
looking.
This models are very gross looking. I'm glad they're doing it. Like I'm glad they're
Yeah.
making that game.
Like, it
But, like-
makes sense as to why they did it, but it looks like they like cleansed the game
No,
or
fuck
something.
y'all. That has soul. They're coming with the style. Just because your boomer ass over here wants a dark, muddy SNES game, nah.
Like no, I'm like they kept the proportions. Like everything about it is just like yes, this is what you would do if you make a remake of the game. It just like it looks like they cleaned it up.
It's
much.
different, and I don't like. Nah.
It's different and I don't like it. No, he's right. It's different and I don't like it. No. The Link's Awakening remake?
Yeah, that one had a
looks
lot
great.
of soul. That had a
looks
lot of
fucking
soul.
fantastic.
Yeah.
The game looks good. Or like when they did the Wind Waker HD, that looks great. Like the Wii U, yeah, that looks fucking fantastic. But especially when you go from like a very different visual design to another very different visual design, and the one you're going to is not like special. It's just like, yeah, it's cleaner. It's just, yeah, you sometimes you lose a little bit in translation. And I think this is
Do you just want to like mod the lighting darker? That's all you would have to do.
It's not even like the lighting. It's just
Not the lighting.
like the textures, like this the way that game looks. It just looks too clean.
It's too
new textures
clean.
and I
It's
don't
too
like them.
pretty. Remember Jabba the
It is-
Hutt?
I do
fuck
remember
is
Java.
this?
Well, actually, I don't
I
remember
didn't
Java.
remember.
It's all
I don't
grimy and grippy. This is all clean. Everything's too pretty.
Oh yeah, I need Star Fox to be more grippy. I need him to grip more. Not grippy enough.
But for real though, if you're a modder, you make Ellie running like Slippy, I will fucking
Oh, man.
I will buy it. I will buy it. I will do it. Like high key. Not memeing, not a joke. I need that. I need that in my life.
Joel,
Whistling
get this
voice.
clicker off me. Be
But-
great.
Some of its parts, that is a full mark for me. Like holy shit. It's like it's just such a solid package.
No, I don't know. It's gonna get 6 points from me because of that multiplayer.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. So the little player knocks down one.
Easy. I can't tell if they're kidding or not though. I really can't. But like if that's the way they want to go, like it's fine.
You know, I think it's perfect except the multiplayer's bad. So 6.
Okay, so he wasn't kidding. What about you?
No, I'm not kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. No one's kidding. Everyone's serious right
Yeah,
now.
I'm
You-
going.
Just-
you-
It's the
I've-
most serious I've been all day.
I have said 0 jokes since the stream started.
I'm
Exactly.
going 7. All right.
This game would have more slow, but
Does that mean you think a miscarriage and abortion are the same thing?
Yes.
Fucking fuck, man. What is that? It's called like loss or grief.
It is lost. That's it. It's lost.
Yeah, control.
You just type in loss, and that should pop up in some shape or form.
What was the context of us talking about this?
This game would have more
you
solid
want- you
texture
want context?
textures. 1950s cafe.
If this game didn't exist and have all the memes and control gotten to the place where they would have made loss.
Yeah, Ryan, you literally type in loss and you get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Wow. I hate this. I hate this. I hate people. This is like someone's like original, like, you know, the unknowns in Pokemon. This is like someone's like fan original character unknown, but it's just this. Fuck me, dude. It's like you look at it and you immediately understand. Like it's like, oh, it's this.
I have unfortunately I see loss in a lot of things sometimes.
You do.
And it's just like,
We
oh,
all
it's
do.
lost.
Oh, it's lost.
Oh my word.
It's just one line, and another line that's shorter than it, 2 lines, and then a 1 line and a it's like it. It's lost.
It's lost.
It's so fucked up. Then the next comic is what? It's an Assassin's Creed joke? Yeah, it's a bunch of words. Oh no, wait, they go into the story. They go into the storyline a little bit more. I didn't realize that. Okay, it's you need to go 4 more in, and then they start talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
It's just like a weird, like, you know, jumping off point for your comic that was about video games, you know?
Remember
webcomics?
Remember when Penny Arcade was a webcomic where they made jokes about, like, oh, Rockstar's making a table tennis games?
Let's forget. Come on.
Let's just forget.
Oh, Gears of War, more like Tears of War.
Can we just move on with our lives and pretend like we're not trying to relive our nostalgia?
The Crew.
What about the fun factor?
Ubisoft's making a racing game, or are you gonna have to go to a mountain to unlock and see the other cars in the distance because it's Ubisoft and that's the trope that they do? Buy a t-shirt from our store. Go fuck yourself. What's the next one? Story? It doesn't really have much of a story.
It's fun factor.
What are you talking about?
It is fun factor.
Oh,
basically,
I only got 1 image. I'm sorry.
Is it 6 full marks? I imagine we're all. I think we're all leaning towards full marks.
I'd max that out.
Yeah,
I'm maxing that shit out.
That's the newest Penny Arcade comic, guys.
They still make these?
They still make them.
No, there's at the story.
Now we're at story.
Yep.
And that story.
Andros has declared war, and Team Star Fox is gonna come clean up the mess.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I guess 3.
They got some rival characters in there, like Peppy and Pigma used to be old teammates with James, and they got a little thing going. That's about it.
Oh, Fox's dad is dead. That's the whole thing. He's like gone.
Is he not? Because he keeps showing up. He keeps showing up as a playable character in other games.
He's a ghost.
Oh yeah, he's in F-Zero.
And he's in F-Zero. That's right.
GX.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Being.
He's a human. He's a reverse furry.
He is a reverse. You know what? I think he's the only reverse furry
He's the only reverse furry
I've ever seen.
That's not true.
That you've ever seen.
That you've ever seen. Okay, because I was gonna say there's this game called Solo Torobo.
What?
Solo Torobo. It's
what
like
the fuck are you saying?
I'm saying Solo Torobo. It is it's like a mech game where you play as a dog man or whatever, and then at some point I think this might be a spoiler, he gets like a superpower where he turns into a human for a little bit. That's like his like super form, and he goes human, and it's like, oh okay. Anyway. So the furry turns into a human. Like that's the superpower.
Oh wait, no, it's SOLO.
Yeah, Solo Torobo.
Solo Torobo. All right.
I'm trying to remember how to spell it. I keep spelling Solo Turbo. I've seen this game before. Solo
Everybody-
Turbo, the Red Hunter. Yes, this is a DS game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's because it's a furry game. It's worth over $1 kajillion.
Yeah, furries are crazy.
I guess I'm going
Furries
with
got
the
so
4.
much money.
I'm going with the 4 on story.
For fun factor?
No,
No, for story.
4 on story. Just like, yep, they have writing. It existed. The plot has happened. There's nothing really broken about it. It's just they have a plot. You can follow.
The characters are memorable.
They are.
They are. They're very
The characters are
memorable.
memorable.
But yeah, in terms of like, there's a plot structure. It happens. Nothing's really broken. Nothing's fundamentally off in that regard. It's just, it's kind of there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What is Andros?
Monkey.
What's his?
monkey.
He's a floating head
He's a monkey
with
scientist.
hands. He's a monkey scientist, but his head is gigantic.
Because he
He's,
only
like, huge.
he
He's a
has
massive-
the brains to rule Lilat. That's what he said. Only
But
I have
doesn't
the
make his
brain.
head
That's why I said that for a
gigantic.
bit.
Yeah,
Because his brain is so huge.
He's got a big brain in there.
And when he speaks, it has an echo. And he has to live in a giant like bunker thing. Like, what's his deal?
He wants
That's
to
what I
rule.
want.
He wants to rule. There we go. You know that I control the galaxy. He wants to rule the
I
galaxy.
don't care about his mind. I don't care about his mind. I care about his body. What's
Why do you want
what's
to
going
Yeah.
on there?
body?
Yeah, what's he look like? Yo, let me check
What
it
does
out.
he? What's his deal? Why is he like this?
You know, if
Because
you
in this
only-
NES game, he's like a white rectangle that shoots other white rectangles at you.
nice.
And in this one, they did this other thing. But like, has he always just been like a floating head? Is like an experiment that happened to him that turned him into a floating head?
Never
Like, what is the
explained, but he has a nephew named like Oink, or what is it, Andrew?
Andrew? He's one of your
Oinkity,
rivals.
Andrew, whatever. But like, he's a monkey that helps. No, his name is Dash Bowman. Just
Dash
joins you
Bowman.
as a teammate in Star Fox Command, and he's like
Oh.
Andross's nephew. And he's like, yeah, I also don't like him, so I'm gonna help you
But,
out. And then he helps you out.
like, they're in like the green. Like, what is this? Like, what am I looking at right now?
You're looking
You're
at
in his
Soul.
mind.
You're looking at N64, dude. You're looking at the Soul.
I am looking at the soul, but like, if we're gonna talk about the story of Star Fox 64, we have to kind of like, what's the deal with
His
this guy?
hands reminded me of Glover.
What was it? So like, if it's the fake ending and you do this, he becomes like a robot, and you realize, oh, this is just a giant robot head. But then if you do the
Yes.
real Venom,
He
and then you
becomes a
actu-
brain.
Yeah, he's like a brain. And it's like, holy shit, you did some weird experiment on yourself to where you're just literally like a disembodied brain. That's some metal shit happening here. Like,
Yeah,
pay-
that's
pay
the
no
one where
mind.
his father, where the father reads it. Yeah, like I remember seeing this for the first time way later and being like, "Whoa!"
And you're just like, what the fuck is? You're literally fighting a giant brain. Like that's why he was
Mhm.
making the pun. Like he is just a
Game-
disembodied brain. Like
Game got
yeah.
really fucking weird all of
he
a
is
sudden.
mother brain. He's just mother brain. That's all he is.
Yeah,
Big brain.
yeah, I get 4 for story.
He got
That's
so
fair.
smart, his brain got too big for his body to become a human super gorilla man.
I'm a gorilla
His face.
man. I love my body. Float out there in the void and rule like that.
Exactly. Made up my own story.
Joel, what are you talking about?
Give me that can of beans over there, Ellie. I'm getting hungry. Looking like a double wide surprise. Yeah, no, he's gonna blow you up. I like that they still show like his face when he's talking.
His brain
You
explodes.
think he would just be a brain
It's just a fucking brain. That's it.
with eyes. It's weird. Strange. This game's weird. Anyway, it's cool.
This is yeah.
Are we
It's
on?
cool. Fun story is for 4. I think it's a 4 to 6.
Yep. Where am I?
And then,
Who am I?
yep, you gotta follow him. What? I think that we're on the last piece finally.
Sports time.
Yep, 4.
Hmm.
It's time.
Max that out.
Yeah, because at the time, yeah, we can look back at it and nitpick the controls in a bit, but for the time, this was fucking bananas.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Was it
3D.
97. Okay, so
97.
97. PS1 has been out for about, I think, 2 years at this point.
3 years in
Already
Japan.
had-
Like Jumping Flash exists at this point for like several, and Jumping
Like-
Flash 2 probably exists at this point too.
there's definitely Sony games out there that are
Yep.
like they're already kind of doing some wild stuff in terms of like presentation by this point. But like in terms of like an on-rail shooter though, like other games in this genre. This is like probably the most
Panzer
elaborate.
Dragoon exists. That's
Does
the
it?
one thing that you can compare this to. Panzer Dragoon exists for the Saturn.
Really?
And you could definitely, oh yeah, because the Saturn, I mean, by 97, the Saturn was almost done.
Okay, yeah.
And that's a launch game. So, yes, this game takes a lot of inspiration from Panzer Dragoon, a game that I would bring up in this conversation if other people have played it, but I don't think would make it very far because it's not as good as Star Fox. It's cool, it's unique, it's got some stuff going on, but it's not the best.
Let's see.
But I think for its time for this game, I think it's full points.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, okay, if you want to,
I'm really trying to like figure out like what's the landscape in '97 here. Is this
Like-
just like, oh, we like Star Fox, full points, or it's like, no, Star Fox comes out.
when did the first Ace Combat come out?
Hold on. I could have told you that years ago, but not anymore. One sec. Yeah. When you come out? 1995.
So Ace Combat exists before this game, so okay,
Holy
maybe it's not like the most
shit.
amazing blow out your ass kind of thing, but it's for the 64, it's a very big deal.
I don't think Air Combat had. No, it did have. It did have
What
was
the
that thing.
hell is happening?
It
Is
had
there like a-
bingo.
This is Panzer Dragoon Saga. This is not Panzer Dragoon.
This is not Panzer Dragoon. Okay.
That's an RPG, which is cool, but
Oh
not.
yeah, that's right.
Panzer Dragoon, or the original game, is an on-rail shooter, just like Star Fox.
Yeah, I'm
they
just
made an
like, what is
RPG.
happening? There's like some story shit happening here. Like I'm not understanding. What the fuck is? All right, here we go. That looks more like it.
Yeah, this is Panzer Dragoon. So you guys see, it's similar. Like you just look at this thing and go like, yep.
Definitely 32-bit. You can absolutely tell.
Like this is what 3D on the Saturn looked like. It's choppier, it's muddier, it
It has more soul because
has more soul. It has more. No, he's right.
It has more soul.
It has more soul. It looks worse, so it's better. old is bad, new is bad, old is good. Looking worse looks better. You just don't understand.
Well,
Just
Now,
like my parents.
does this game look better than Star Fox?
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
I think it does. I think it like I really like the gritty. Yeah, like the columns look pretty gritty. The dragon's a
it's got
dragon. It's got
The dragon. Well, no, the
soul.
dragon's a dragoon.
And it's a dragon.
Yeah,
of
Dragoon. It's the same as Dragoon.
That's a lot of soul. That's a lot of soul I'm looking at.
They speak in an invented language.
It's true, they do.
Yes, they do. They made up a language for this.
And
Just
they
like Star
they
Fox
got
Adventures.
their own language. Oh my god!
It comes back around.
They do. Star Fox Adventures had its own language. Oh my god.
So we've
General
solved the mystery.
Scales.
Yeah. So Ace Combat does exist at the point that Star Fox 64 does. So it's not like, oh my god, but it's like a huge step up from the original Star Fox. And
Oh, absolutely. From like
for the 64, it's a pretty big deal. Okay, you want to give it for its time too. That's fair. I could see it.
Look, I won't argue.
This ain't about me. Like you're making your own scores here. I'm gonna get
Why is that there?
for its time. For
The
its
Krazoa are peace spirits.
Why is he here? Why is Tricky here?
No, that's Tricky's like.
yeah, that's like Tricky is
Motherfucker.
like fucking great great uncle Ned. He's just
This is great Uncle Ned.
he's just hanging out.
What the
I was hoping this was Tricky's like wine aunt. Just like his
remember,
like fun
everybody,
aunt that like takes Tricky to McDonald's when he visits.
He's just excited for that one part of his day. Like, yes, it gets to
Yeah.
be McDonald's. Like, yeah,
He's-
dude.
Anyone else remember that TV show Dinosaurs?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Baby, gotta love me.
That was a very bizarre show. Look at that fur rendering on Crystal. Remember, Crystal the Fox will absolutely voice whatever furry porn shit you want her to voice in. She'll do it. She's down.
Who
Wait,
is Crystal?
I'm sorry, hold on. What now?
No, I was distracted.
The voice actress for Crystal is absolutely down to voice
Crystal
this character
Star.
and whatever the fuck it is you want her to do.
Her name is Estelle
So-
Ellis.
So let me get this straight.
She's done it. She has done weird fucking creepy furry porn shit, but Crystal, because Crystal's in it.
So So let me get this straight. Star Fox Adventures gave everyone the furry awakening when they introduced Crystal.
I think that was Disney in general.
Yeah, but like Star Fox, I don't know, like awakened like another generation of people.
Yeah. She's also in Perfect Dark Zero.
What?
Huh. I had no idea.
The voice actress?
But so the voice actress, I'm just going to assume like she wasn't like a furry at the time when she did the voice recording for this
probably
game.
Is
I don't
now.
think she is a fur. I don't think the voice actress for Crystal is a furry. I think the people who like her are furries.
Okay, so what I'm getting out of this is that like years later, after like Star Wars Adventure came out, she's not voicing any Crystal dialogue anymore because Crystal doesn't have a voice in any of the game as far as I'm aware. So she's just like, I can see here that everyone really likes Crystal and they're asking me to do voices. So I'm gonna.
If you make any kind of media with Crystal, she will just voice. She will voice.
Yeah. I am looking at her Twitter.
Yeah, look at her Twitter,
and
dude.
This is crazy.
She just does it, dude. Like she will just do it.
Is she coping?
I don't know, but like I want to take advantage of that.
Someone has made a what's this rhythm game called? It's not Five Nights at Freddy's. It's Friday Night Funkin' has a mod with Crystal, and she's like, "Oh, this is so cool! I'm gonna retweet this." And then, like, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like she likes that character, and if you're like, "Hey, I want to use Crystal," she'll be like, "Bet, I'll do it."
I want to expose this character, and I want people to see what her full body looks like. Do you approve? And she'll say yes. I want to see people see the true meat of Crystal.
Exactly. I want to see
both as a character and as an animal, as a beast.
Star Fox Adventures was a mistake.
Star Fox Adventures is the only adventure I need.
I need to get back in your hole.
The adventure of a lifetime.
It is probably up there with like the strongest looking GameCube title I've ever seen. Like the visuals in that game are crazy. It's absolutely wild what they're doing here on the GameCube.
The voice actors for Crystal likes this, like reposted this.
Yeah, like dude, if you do Crystal shit, she's down. She is down to do it.
I'm glad she likes her character.
Hey, look, Estelle Ellis, if you end up listening to this, we appreciate your contribution to video games and to Star Fox. The game itself, I got stuck. Look, as a kid, I got stuck. I could not get past a certain point. But
what? Is that why you have such?
Was it the mashing?
Are you just a massive hater right now? Is that what you're doing?
There was just like some part where you had to get like crawl through a tunnel, but you need to key for something. I could not fucking figure that shit out.
This explains it.
It does explain it.
I despise this game.
Why?
It's bad. It's very bad. Everything about it.
It's crippling. It's cripplingly mediocre.
Like, see, if it was crippling mediocre, I would like Croc. I mean, this game would be better than Croc. It's not.
No, it's too.
This game is better than Croc. This game is better than Croc.
It's too polished.
This game is better than Croc.
It's very polished. It's very just. It's very mediocre in like
the final boss is fucking just Andros.
The final boss is just Andros in space. Falco comes back and helps you, dude. He's got his fucking bomber jacket on. He's like, yeah,
I'm playing it, and I'm like,
gonna come and help you, dude.
I really wish they made Star Fox again instead of this shit.
That's what
if you're listening to this, I want to say I appreciate your work and I appreciate the support you've given to the Crystal fan community. I think that's really cool.
There's a Crystal fan community, yeah?
I mean, I'm looking at your Twitter page right now. It seems like there's a Crystal fan. That's what I'm looking at.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
And I think that's great. Round of applause. You deserve your flowers. You dropped this queen.
You dropped this.
And just imagine me holding up. I'm holding up a crown, and I'm saying you dropped this. All of it. You're great. Also, you live in the UK. That's interesting.
Yep, she's very British.
She's very British, just like your friend. What's her name? Sydney, Elsie. We were just looking at her.
Landa or
Landa? No, we were just looking at her before the stream started.
Landa 5.
Landa 5. Who's your little friend?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sid. Fuck. No, you're fucking with me, and I know you're doing that.
Yeah. It's very much. It's fine.
Okay, for its time, I'll give it a 2.
And not Star Fox Adventures, to be clear.
Not Star Fox Adventures. Star Fox 64.
Oh, right. We're not reviewing that anymore. Okay, then it gets a 2.
You're doing
We could review Star Fox Adventures.
I don't want to.
Well, you know what? Because you don't want to, fuck you. We're doing Star Fox Adventures next.
I haven't played that game in such a long time. I have a very hard time really saying anything about it that I would like to stand by.
Hold on, before we gotta get the drum roll on here. All right, so with the score, I'm gonna cut off there because I'm not remotely there ready. Everybody, go back to what you're doing. I'm still finding the box art for the game. I'm bad at my job. That's why I'm not paid for this. Not remotely.
I mean, me neither.
I'm coping.
You can try to cope all you want. I'm gonna fight like the $1 Million Man.
You're gonna fight like the $1 Million Man, or you're gonna fight the $1 Million Man?
I'm gonna fight like I am the $1 Million Man fighting for somebody else.
Oh, so you're gonna fight like you're contracted.
I'm a contract fighter.
You're a contract fighter. A prize fighter.
I'm a prize fighter.
Yeah. And your prize is $1 million.
And your prize G8? Did they really have this shit? I love N64 box art. Something about it, man. It's just
It's really good because it's those 3D renders, man.
I really like it. Just something about it.
My current desktop background is the you remember the big Nintendo leak where we got all the assets?
Oh yeah.
It's the full res skybox for Wet Dry World in Mario 64 because it's like the weird buildings in the background.
Yeah,
it looks cool. It looks fucking cool.
That's
so cool though. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Shit
god.
was art.
I'm not good at this. Let me tell you. I think I was supposed to use another browser to get the box art and then leave that browser off to the side. Yes, it's all coming back together. Go back to talking about like Sonic Adventure 3 or whatever the fuck it was.
There's no Sonic Adventure 3.
So Sonic Adventure 3 is the fan game I've always wanted to make.
Oh, okay.
Every time I try to make it, I've made it over like 20 different times. It never comes out.
Isn't Sonic Adventure 3 just Sonic 06? If we're really being honest with ourselves.
Yeah, I think it was.
I consider it to be that, but
it's Sonic Unleashed because it's called Sonic World Adventure, which is the third Sonic.
Is it?
Yeah, like
it is actually. I think originally it was supposed to be called Sonic World Adventure. Right?
No. It is in Japan. It is Sonic World Adventure. We changed it to Unleashed because we're American and we
need to unleash ourselves onto Sonic.
Yeah,
that game's half good.
That game is half amazing. Like Sonic Unleashed is fucking top tier. At least the day stages.
Well, at least half of it is.
That's not even half of it is like the bad thing. It's just like the day stages are good. Everything else you attach to this game, which is the majority, is pretty just But I get it. You didn't want your game to be like 5 minutes. Like 6 stages, 5 minutes. But still.
I understand.
Oh my god.
For Star Fox.
Star Fox, but
so what was the score?
With a score of 92.
All right,
it's a certified banger. We did it, everybody.
Next month, I'll bring up Tetris.
You're just going for the easy ones, huh?
I'm running out of things.
Just laying off, just doing some layups here and there.
You're discovering my dark secret, which is that I'm a fake gamer.
He's a fake gamer.
I'm a fake gamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stella Ellis. I'll never be able to finish Star Fox Adventure and see like the breadth of work that is done in that game because there's a part that I can't get past. It's hard. The game's hard.
It's not that hard. Just do it. Just beat
Tricky. You have to give him the right fruit or something, or else he won't dig the hole. And then
if I was able to do it as a whatever year old I was, you can do it now.
I was not able to do it. No, I don't think I can do it.
You can do it.
I don't believe in myself to finish Star Fox Adventure.
You have to believe in this. Wait, what does it go? Whatever.
The Krazoa spirit.
The Krazoa spirit.
I gotta take the Krazoa spirit to myself.
You gotta perform a rap song and believe.
I should not perform a rap song. I've already done enough on the stream that will make people upset. Performing a rap song is not gonna help.
Alrighty,
the gaming statistic rap cipher.
What?
Oh
The
dear.
gaming
Oh my-
statistic rap cipher.
Rap Cipher, that's right.
What?
That'll go over well
What does Star Fox Adventures have an IMDb page?
because it's art.
It is art. Fuck y'all.
The same way that like the Transformers movies are art, but that's still art. Low art, still art.
Like, listen, low art, I don't care what you call it. I don't like this. I want a crispier image. Who did this shit on Dolphin? Come on now.
I'm gonna give myself a Cliff Bar because I can't eat lunch. I'll be right back.
I had lunch. That's good.
Well, guess what? You're in the shit of it now. Yep, that's it. That's my submission. Star Fox Adventures. Bet.
Ew, why? Look at it. It's gross. Doesn't even work the first time you play it.
I get, like, where on your body did the Star Fox Adventures touch you? Like, where's all this?
So when I first played this game, I'm a big fan of Zelda, right?
Okay.
I like Zelda. This game is like a weird, shittier version of that.
Of what? Blood of Zelda?
Just Zelda in general. It's like,
Yeah, it's a bad Zelda again.
It's just like, and then like there's Okami too, and this is probably before Okami, definitely before Okami.
Way before.
But like it's just like all of my love of Star Fox came from Star Fox 64.
Mm-hmm.
And
you and a lot of other people.
And
Yes.
nothing else. So they're like, yeah, here's this adventure game where you play as a fox, and it's like, you know, Zelda League style game. I'm like, cool. How bad can it possibly be?
Fire Blaster!
What if we got you a fire blaster? And what if Fox isn't allowed to use his gun that he's got from Star Fox? Not Star Fox.
He literally has a
Smash
gun.
Brothers.
He just got a gun.
He
Right
can't
there.
use it. He's got,
No,
it's got a
right
shoot
there.
staff or
The
something
staff
like that.
is the gun.
He could have had a gun. What's he doing around with the staff? He could have had a gun. Anyway, my first experience with this game wasn't great because it was buggy.
It was buggy.
Well,
Are we
Interesting.
actually reviewing this game right now? Is that the next game we're talking about?
I think this is happening.
Yep,
So,
I'm throwing this on. It's Star Fox. Let's do it. Let's talk Star Fox.
He's doing it.
I haven't played this game in a very, very, very long time. So, like, I'll talk about it, but...
That's
woof.
okay. I'll be able to remind
Don't
you.
worry. Don't worry. My hatred is fresh.
That's okay. My
So,
hatred of this
Dino
hatred
talk.
is fresh.
Dino talk. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, so I'm playing this game first time. I rented it. It's Blockbuster season. It's still around. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Star Fox Adventures. Here we fucking go.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh my god, Slippy!
Hey,
Your
name's in
head.
the game. Oh my god. Anyway, load up that game. There's like a little like seed menu. Use like the right stick to like move some shit around. I think it's your inventory.
You can switch between 3 inventories. Yes.
Yes, that never went away.
What do you mean? Like that
When I-
inventory
when I-
system
when
is
I-
fine,
when
actually.
When I first played it, that inventory system was just stuck on my screen. It's supposed to disappear.
Okay,
after,
listen.
like-
I don't know what kind of fucked up version you're playing. Never encountered that issue.
But it happened to me, and I'm
Well,
like, what the fuck's going on with this game?
You're the minority.
And I went through like multiple hours.
You're the
A
minority.
whole with this fucking thing, and I'm like, why I can't do a puzzle
That is
because the
not-
inventory screen keeps popping up.
That is
I
not a
can't
thing.
shoot my goddamn fireball
Your
because this
controller.
thing
Your
keeps
controller
getting
is
rid of
fucked.
it.
Your controller
What are you
is fucked.
doing with my game? I
You-
unplugged my controller. I
You
plugged
fucked
it
up.
back in,
That is
and it
your
still
issue.
did it.
That's
And
your
it wouldn't
issue.
Stop. It didn't stop.
Your issue.
It pissed me the fuck off. So then I came back a day later after turning it off, and then it worked fine.
Yeah.
By
Jack.
that point, it
gaming-
was too late.
No.
So, fact on gaming culture. Made a whole bunch of furries.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which-
Basically, Crystal is the effect on gaming culture. Just that.
I mean-
That's it.
That's the only. They didn't bring back Prince Tricky.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Star Fox Assault. He's in
Don't
there.
worry, that's the next thing we're gonna talk about.
You know what? Bet. If
Star
today
Fox-
is about Star Fox,
channel episode.
that's what I'm all
Okay.
about right now. You know what?
Okay, no. If we're
Cheers,
talking about Star Fox Assault, Star
Cheers,
Fox
everybody.
Assault actually is bad. Star Fox Assault is actually bad.
Oh, well, listen
I played
here.
that
Listen
one.
here,
That game
fucker. Listen
fucking
here.
sucks.
No. How fucking dare you?
Star Fox Assault is just like,
Listen,
what if
I
we
get
like
it.
asset flipped our
I
way
get
into
it.
making another Star Fox game? So we gotta do it quick and on the cheap.
Ryan, hold on.
Poppy left you alone. It's fine,
We
but
gotta save it. We gotta
listen. We're
save the
here.
energy.
We're
Don't
here.
need it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I will fight that fight, but right now I'm fighting
Basically,
this
every
fight.
Star Fox game is bad. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. Basically, all the bad except that one.
Oh my word!
They're all fucking terrible. The reason why they
I don't
don't
wanna
make sequels
fucking
to
hear-
this
I don't wanna hear it.
is
I
because
wanna hear from
they
this
don't make
guy.
new Star Fox games. It's because like, no, they're fucking terrible.
I want to hear
dude.
from this guy. He's just over here. He's slinging his shit. I don't want to. I don't. Who are you? I don't know you anymore. You're just. I let him come to my quinceanera. It was a beautiful day, and it's still he just. Oh my god, he just fucking comes in. Shambles.
Your dress was pretty though.
It was. It was listen. It wasn't just pretty. It was the best dress. I was the best dress at that quinceanera.
Is quinceanera only for girls?
I believe so.
Not anymore. It's 2023. Come on now. We don't do that.
But isn't it traditionally like it's when a girl turns 15 or something?
Yeah.
It's
13 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
it's
That's
some, like,
tradition,
I
okay.
don't know. Like the Mexicans are on some weird shit. Whatever the fuck.
It's
he's
like
on.
how does the what's the
I know they're a big fan of King of Fighters over there. It's weird.
He is not a big fan. He's not a big fan of King of Fighters. Let's go. Come on. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
what's but bar mitzvah's for boys.
Yeah, like
That's-
that's Jewish though.
Jewish.
They don't
yeah.
bar mitzvah girl. I'm just but it's as coming of age celebration.
Yeah, it is
thing.
a coming of age thing. Like that. That is all it is.
Like Star Fox Adventures is a coming of age story.
Oh my word. Is that what we're doing? Perfect.
Hold on, I'm trying
What is this?
I'm trying to score the game real fast. 1 second.
Wait, whoa, listen.
so-
No, but if I'm like actual real talk, I really think unironically, like Crystal's probably like the biggest thing to come out of the game. Sadly enough.
You are not wrong, and so for that I would give it like an 8 on the culture relevant score because
Yeah.
it's that's all it has
It's literally all it has.
is Chris Crystal because like
I'd give it
nobody gives a fuck about Star Fox Adventures.
He's
No
I'd
one
give it a
talks-
right.
9.
He's absolutely
No one-
right. Nobody.
No one talks about it except for us right now.
like
No one's
literally-
asking for this game to be remade on the Switch. Like no one's asking for that.
No one's like, hey, this game is here. This game is a thing. Like, no. Like
Like
this
maybe
is
there is some form or some very weird hardcore dedicated community for this that would really like to see them go back to this style of Star Fox game, but that is a very small minority of people. I think people are fine with Crystal staying around as a character in the franchise, and she has.
they erased her basically. Like that reboot's just like, yeah, she's not actually in the game. So
did they?
there's no Crystal in the current canon of Star Fox.
Star Fox Command has her in there.
But that was following
the last
Assault.
iteration of her. Yeah,
But then Star Fox Zero is like, we're rebooting it. There's just Fox, Falco, Peppy, Slippy. That's it. There's no that's it. That's all they got.
Cleaned it up. I would give this like a 9
You're gonna give it a yeah.
because I think it's as relevant as Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. No, Sonic Adventure is definitely more relevant than this.
oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't remember these disembodied heads?
No, I really don't. Like, what is
Yeah.
happening? What is this scene? I hate this.
I think I'm actually gonna go with a 6 by my scale.
I like
honestly.
I like how it scales up and scales down
Yeah, she's just telling him some shit.
too. It grows into.
I like that he's just instantly good. Like he just picks this shit up and he's like, yeah, I'm a fucking pro. I get it.
What if in like Metal Gear Solid, like the Colonel's head just appeared and like grew into space and talked to you, and that's how you had conversations in that game?
I'm just like, you just don't know. You don't
Or
know
like
what's up.
Death Stranding, like Guillermo del Toro's like head just like appears in the corner of the screen and just telling you about the death internet or whatever the game's about.
Oh,
That'd be
my
sick.
word.
Emily was freaking out about this water.
All right, here it is. The,
Um,
the combat part. Yeah.
Yeah, the combat's not great. I do remember the combat.
I remember about combat. I mashed A.
I'm trying it right now. So like combat works, like so he can guard obviously, but like the moment I get a hit on somebody, they're done.
They're done.
So like yeah, like I can use like a base shield, and they are literally
What
ineffective.
is this?
So if you're not
What?
targeting an enemy, he will actually just have like a full. He can just do this. Like it doesn't matter. He's protected. It's like it's just.
Is this the shine? Is that where the move comes from? The shine?
It is just so
I don't
overpowered as like a
believe
thing, but
so.
nobody ever does it just because like you're always targeting basically.
I didn't even know that was a thing you could do.
Yeah, like if you're not targeting, he's just like, yo, dude, come at me, and like you just don't care. But
Is this you playing, or
Yeah.
are we watching a video?
Nope, this is me playing. But like, if there is a person that you target, which I'm trying to do, trying to figure out what the fuck the Z button is.
It's L.
I think I might map my controls a little bit different, but there we go. So now I'm targeted. So now he's just gonna do that instead. So he has different attack paths when you do this for some reason. So they can also block, but I can start hitting low, I can start hitting high, and he will do different things based on the direction the control stick is head. But the moment I get the first hit, like it's over. Like I can just pick a direction, he'll just kick their ass. They can't respond
See,
to
like,
it.
I don't remember any of this because none of that mattered.
No, exactly. Basically, it's like if they start blocking, you just go low, and then once you're in. Like, yeah.
Because like, I didn't even know you had low attacks and high attacks. Like,
Yeah, like you have low attacks. He has like a back attack, so like I can keep trying to do that, or I can hold left and then go to that attack string. I'm picking something up in the middle of the fight.
Oh, right.
Oh my god.
I hated the.
Dude, yeah, this
I
is
love
just
that.
this is some real grime.
But yeah, like the combat is just basically, yeah, he's on the ground. He's not even invulnerable. It's just like I started hitting you, therefore I win. And like this is like the weakest.
Also, this like slowdown effect when he does the jumping attack is so
Yeah.
early 2000s. This is like some Spy Kids shit. Okay.
This is some Spy Kids shit.
That's what. Oh my god, Crystal, your head is so creepy. It's so
That's
creepy every
okay.
time it happens.
But if you're trying to be like, once I get the fire blast, that's pretty much how you're gonna fight. Like I'm not gonna
Fire
approach.
blast.
I'm not gonna fight him. You just hang back, you shoot him with your gun, and then you win.
You become a zoner.
You just turn into a zoner because it's like the best weapon. You don't have to go through that his weird attacking things, but the
Why
combat.
does the water get weird if it's in your peripheral?
What do you mean?
What's going on there?
Like,
Like,
what's that?
look at the water on the sides. Like, why is it all stretched? out?
Emulator thing.
Yeah,
going on.
Emulator, maybe?
It's ultra wide. Like I'm forcing it to ultra wide. The
Oh.
game is not supposed to do this, obviously, but I'm just forcing it to do this.
Why?
I have to go do what that guy just did. So like, yeah, he went in here. He's gonna get the little fire blast. He's gonna be like, cool, I got it.
Fire blast.
The really only major positive of this game, like, it's pretty much its visuals. Like, its visuals are fucking insane.
Oh yeah, I love like the
it's-
fur effects and shit. Like, it looks fucking great.
It is so
Yeah, we know
good.
you do.
How dare you? The Warhog has some great fur effects.
Like, why does this game look this good? Like, Rare just knows how to make stuff look good.
Yeah, this artist I support on Patreon, like the fur effects that they draw in these 3D renders are just fucking amazing. That's why I'm supporting them.
What's their name? I want to.
Oh, well, I actually have several.
Oh,
Several.
I'm a patron of the arts.
fire blaster.
Yep,
I also have a
fire.
lot of expendable income
Nice.
to
Oh.
spend on those things.
How many
Great.
seats? How many seats you gotta go? You gotta clean every day.
Depends on what I do in them.
Does it? But
well,
effect
so
on
cultural
culture,
relevancy.
yeah, like I'm landing on a 6. In my case, like it's so.
I don't
low.
know what the date.
Damn,
I'm
that's
doing
fine.
8 because like a lot of that weight is on
Crystal,
Crystal. Yeah.
she's a heavy girl.
literally like you have like this weird cult of people following this character, still referenced to this day randomly out of the blue. You're like Renamon for some reason. Like people just reference you for no
Oh, man.
reason.
Big.
I forgot about that Digimon.
Yeah, like but for some everyone just likes that Digimon for some reason.
You know
And-
why?
But
What's
why?
the thing's name?
It's just a fox. It's just a
know
fox,
What's,
man.
sorry. Give me the name. Give me the name.
Look up
Renamon.
Renamon. It's just like a fucking Digimon from season 3, and everybody just glommed onto that shit for like randomly.
Renamon. Okay, I'm looking at this thing. I know why people like this thing.
Yeah. It's like you know
not hard to
why.
figure out.
And you're trying to figure out.
Half a second to figure out what people are interested in about this fucking Pokemon.
What do you mean? It is just a yellow fox with like those Japanese sleeves. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
That's it. That's literally it.
Huh?
Yes. I don't know what he's looking
Yes.
at, but so the unfucked version of the fox. That's what it is. I promise you. That is all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What the hell are you looking at?
Have we discussed why Crystal is popular?
It doesn't have tits, you motherfucker. Like, it's a regular fox. Like, what are you talking about?
So what? So that doesn't mean I can't draw them on.
Oh my. I know people draw them on, but it's not part of the Digimon.
I'm glad Jim's not here for this.
I'm not. I wanted to.
You want to know Jim's opinion on
Opinion on
Renamon?
Renamon, because I didn't watch Digimon. So I didn't watch Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh. So like everything you. Oh wow, this one's beautiful. Look at this.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
what
Ryan,
are you
no.
looking?
No,
No.
You were
All
not
right,
invited
we're
into
just
the
gonna-
house.
I should have just said
Did you
nothing.
buy this?
I should have
This
just
is
said
too funny.
nothing.
Okay. How do ban me?
Oh man.
Oh my
What
god.
did you not understand about this, Dad? Like,
What
look
do
at
you?
this shit.
No, because when you're watching the show, it's a fox, and
do
then
I-
you're like, wait, there's like a porn fan base for this character.
Can you spoiler that or something?
What?
I don't want to see that.
Yes,
Okay, how do I
wait,
do that?
where did you post this? Hold on.
It's in our chat.
Oh god, I gotta
Get
see.
it out.
Yes.
Oh no! Okay, let's just settle down
Hold
there,
on,
Bucker. Oh no!
look at my reaction.
YouTube is not
I-
seeing that shit.
How do I spoil? It's not porn rap. Like they're not showing it. It's not like
Okay,
he's
I
not
don't
like
know.
hanging
Why
dog.
does it have a
my
belly
word.
button?
I don't want to.
Because that's how
we
people.
don't have
Why do you
to.
have belly button?
How do I?
Oh.
How do I spoiler tag things?
Just delete it. I don't.
Oh God.
don't.
Yeah, I don't like it.
We don't
people.
need this. We
Okay.
don't need this. Oh yeah, the fucking
This is-
tutorials on this.
No,
is
what's this
up-
Twitter picture you posted?
Oh god. I love that the Star Fox chat somehow wound up into Renamon porn territory. Like that is where
Well,
we-
no, like it makes
they're
perfect
connected.
sense. They're very connected. Like the
Are
reason
they
why-
Are they connected though?
Yes.
Is that
No,
really?
if we're still discussing cultural relevancy, which I guess we are, yes, the connection to like furry fandom is like very much a part of this. And so like to be like, oh, what do you mean? It's just a fox. Like, yeah, dude, that's the whole thing. Like, it's
Ryan.
people are just into this shit.
Ryan,
Does it have to be a
Ryan.
fox though? Does it have to be
What?
something
Ryan.
else?
What? I
is
deleted
this,
it.
No, I know, but the Twitter image is this a?
This was liked by the voice actress.
Is this? I
What?
don't think I noticed this.
Wait,
but
the voice actress
is
like
that
Renamon?
supposed to be like a South Park
Oh, I don't think so.
character?
I think it's just. I think it's just
I see Butters.
Oh yes, it is. It's supposed to be Butters and Pip from South Park,
What the fuck?
and she's
Wait,
the
and
mother
she-
of
and she
Butters,
likes
Butters and who?
Yeah. Pip from South Park.
Butters and Pip.
From South, yeah, I think they're like children characters, and so Sonic Alex Blue drew fan art of Crystal being motherly towards these two South Park characters. Yeah, you're right. I did just realize this.
Oh dear, we're getting on.
Wow, we're not getting on.
Like
Are
this
we?
is, but no, if we're discussing the gaming effects on gaming culture, you are right. It is very much
Ryan.
centered on Crystal, and it is very much
Basically-
centered on this fandom.
This
Ryan.
fandom has been
What?
spawned because of this
I
game.
need to like reset my head or something, or I can't.
Well, I just ate a Cliff Bar, so I'm feeling good.
I
Get my
know.
electrolytes up.
How do I? Where's the bleach?
I mean, like, look, dude, like, I'm not here to like shame people for being into this. Like,
I
it's
want to
like
shame
whatever.
you.
Like,
I'm maximum.
No, I can't. I won't shame. Listen, I went on VR chat once and I had like a a wolfman's crotch in my face, and I never went back on.
Well,
But
that was you. Well, you chose to do
Yeah,
that.
you did.
I
choose,
didn't.
you
I
chose
didn't.
that.
I didn't choose to have crotch in my face.
That's true.
Okay, but like you're free to do. Everybody fucks different to somebody,
Yeah.
No.
And Star
And,
Fox Adventures fucks different for a lot of people. And I get that. And that's why I think its cultural relevance should be probably an 8.
I agree. Like 100%.
I'm still on a
makes sense.
6. I'm still on a 6.
So it's 7.
So yeah, we're
Yeah.
I love this guy. This guy, I fucks with him, but controls. Can't really say there's anything like everything works as intended. There's really nothing sluggish.
No.
It's just the way it is executed is very bad. Like the combat works, it's just you designed the combat so poorly. But I cannot say it is broken in a way where like I'm trying to do something and nothing happens. Like Fox pretty much moving on a dime, is doing exactly what I'm telling you. Like he's on point with whatever it is I'm trying to get him to do. It is just some of your decisions I'm really not keen on, and with some I mean a lot of them. Like
Why can't you just jump down that? Why did you have to climb down it?
exactly.
Why did it force you to do that? Why did it force you to do that?
I think there is. I think I can like target and do like the Zelda, the Zelda jump. I probably could have done that. I just didn't do it. That's on me. But I
do it
think
here.
the way this happens is because like it had to load this. Like this whole area was a loading zone, so that's why he had to climb down the ladder. If you come into something too fast in Star Fox Adventures, you will see a giant colorful cube. And I know that from experience.
That's cool.
If you ever like try to skip a loading zone, it will literally just be a big cube. And that's it. But control wise, it's the design is what I think people really hate about the game, like myself included. But control wise, no, he's fine. Like the R-Wing's fine, Fox is fine. I probably wouldn't, but besides like 3D, the regular camera, like of a 3D camera, obviously, but like besides that, I really wouldn't fuck with anything else. It's as sharp as you can ask for. Rare did their stuff correctly in that regard. So
how does the camera control in this game? Like, what do you do?
It is a Zelda-like camera. I have to center it behind me. Otherwise, like the camera is automatic as well. It will try to guess where I want to go. Actually,
so really standard.
Yeah, like it's standard for the time. Like it's not utilizing the second stick, but it's doing a pretty good job because like I do want to look at the item, so the camera's just doing that for me, regardless of where I'm going. Their auto camera, it's pretty good. Like I really can't complain. It's just obviously playing modern games, I do wish I had camera control, but
yeah,
it's just not a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my 21 for control.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't remember the controls being really the problem. I remember the rest of the game.
My controls didn't work for the first like half of the game.
Listen,
so,
that's not a control. You said a menu. That's what you described. That's not a control. That's not.
No.
That's not a control.
Hit play on your game and bring up the fucking inventory with the C stick. Do that
okay,
thing.
sure.
Do it now.
Okay, I did. I just did. Now
okay,
what?
so you see how you're like moving around and still doing stuff? What if that menu stops you from doing certain things?
Why don't you just hit the cancel on the menu like this?
It didn't work.
There you go. Now the menu's gone.
It didn't work.
Well,
it was always there.
That's your problem.
It was broken. I'm taking points off.
You want the menu? Cancel.
I'm taking
menu.
I'm taking points.
Cancel.
Because it wouldn't go away.
I don't know. That's you. That ain't the game.
It's getting 19.
19. Cool. I'm bumping myself up to a 24 to cancel them out.
How dare you?
So stupid. Fuck this game. I really wish you had, RJ. I really wish you had played Octopath Traveler. We could have avoided this whole thing.
We could have been talking about a cool game.
Listen, we're talking about Star Fox today. Fuck this. All right. Okay, so we got the score for that one. Cool. And then system utilization. Oh boy.
Christ.
I know what I want to say about it, but I guess I'll let you all go.
Just from you describing the combat, that I had no idea was there,
Yeah,
and
like
the fact that I went through the whole game not needing it,
it's very poor.
it's getting like a 5.
Damn.
I gotta find the scarab. But yeah, like they have like a lot of stuff in there. It is all polish, no substance is like the best way I could describe it. Everything is so fluid. It looks good. They have all these ideas flowing, but like it just does not come together.
Yeah, I seem to remember this being like the poorest man's Zelda. That's basically all I remember about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the future, people had furry stuff, and at first I was like, "Ew, that's weird." And as I've gotten older, I've been like,
Is there a faster way to pick up those rocks? Or is it just always like that?
You mash. So like the faster you are at mashing.
Oh god, mashing.
That's always a good mechanic.
But yeah, like the
no
scarab
opinion.
was like, I want a gift, so I'm gonna try to do my little Zelda. Unless I can only roll, and I'm talking out my ass. I'm trying it right now. I seem to recall speedrunners finding a way to dodge that ladder. So if that's like a speedrun technique I need to know, I'm just not going to do it in a casual playthrough. Fox has to climb down the ladder for casual players. The only reason is because it's giving itself time to load. That's pretty much why it's there.
The ladder and the little ledge. That is...
Yeah. That's how much time it needs to load this. So I guess it's very clever that they figured out I need this much time to load. Let's just put in a ladder and a thing, and Fox will take like the correct amount of time. But then the speedrunner will just hop over the ladder and it's fine. So maybe they're just being generous, like on their end for that portion.
Rage.
But yeah, right now I'm just looking for like the candy to give to the warp stone so I can get warped to the next area because nobody
Why
brings
is
them
the
gifts.
scarab green?
I think they have it's like a green ruby, red ruby, blue ruby. Oh, I really like this too. So you could try to haggle him. You don't have. He says it's worth 10, but you could be like, I'm gonna give you 9, and then you take it.
Okay, so I guess my real question is: were you capped at 10 scarabs?
Mm-hmm. Because
he gives you a wallet.
Yeah.
Now?
There's more wallets, obviously, and like the reason they do that because I think there's like key items that are held behind like the wallet limit, and I think the wallet's given in story points because if I was able to buy stuff like this, I would be able to skip the game because reasons. I think it's just if I were to buy one of those items, it would let me get to like the 3rd planet right off the bat, and Fox doesn't really have any hindrance on his moves. There's really no reason I shouldn't be able to play this out of order, but I just have to play it in order.
They gave you a shop
Yeah.
that is only there to stop you from, that's gating you from progressing.
That's the way to gauge
you
it.
gotta stop to collect money. Do enemies drop money?
No. Like
I don't remember.
They're all under. They're under rocks, primarily.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he wants his rock candy. I have to actually go into it in the menu. It's a lovely.
I Google search Star Fox feet for some reason.
Why? Why would you do this?
Because I didn't play this game, I don't care about it, and so I'm just trying to find the cultural relevancy of this.
Ryan, Ryan, we found it.
I think we found it.
We found it. It was an 8, or what did we give it?
It won up at like a 7.
Oh yeah, we gave it a 7.
But yeah.
All right.
Spoiler alert: this game is not going to make it, but I just want to talk about it. But system utilization.
I remember not liking it. System utilization to me feels like it should be pretty poor because it seems like they may have all the systems for like a typical action adventure puzzle solving thing, and those puzzles are just not that great, and the combat's also not that great. So it feels like the pieces exist, but literally the thing we're rating is bad.
Yes, it's I'm
sticking
sticking with my 5.
You're sticking with your 5. I think the main collectibles in this game, there are ship fuel cells so Fox can fly. It's an artificial key to keep you from flying. There's the money. There's just regular ammunition. I would say in terms of like rare collectathons, it does not have as much. It's probably like the least amount of stuff you have to worry about. It's pretty much, do you have food for Tricky? Do you have fuel to fly? Do you have money? Those are like the 3 things that you have to worry about primarily. The rest, you're pretty much playing The Legend of Zelda, but Star Fox is a karate man. How well it's used, they're pretty much just used to gate progress, and that is all it is. The money is a progress gate. The ship is a progress. What the fuck? The ship is a progress gate. Everything is pretty much just like what is happening? The ship is a progress. Everything is there to pretty much like, we're gonna gate your progress artificially because you will not find this shit unless you need to find it. So in that sense, that's how it avoids the collectathon title. It's pretty much just, hey, go to this area, play this area, do what you got to do the story, progress, move on type deal. That's how it's used. It's just, they're just used as keys. I guess that's pretty standard in a sense. Could it have been more open? Yeah, probably. But then I think it's because things like this, like you have to get Tricky in the Snow Mountain to progress in the other ones. So they make you do this part first. Tricky has to learn things in another area to be good in the other area. So like that's pretty much the reason. Like that's why it's linear. Yeah, pretty average. So system utilization, I would just say, yeah, there's no technical issues. It's just it needs more balancing. So that's like a 17 on my part. But you said
17.
Yeah, for me, a 17 is there are no technical issues, but there's a lot of imbalances of systems utilized throughout the game. There's some stuff that would be better off, that would be, you could trim it off and it would be fine, or you could, yeah. That's what a 17 is for me. Like, as long as it's not fundamentally flawed, which I can't say it is, they're just, you're using stuff as keys, that's cool. But like the combat, you could have trimmed off a lot of his stuff, it would be fine. A lot of the collectibles you could trim up, it would be fine, but you just have them. So, you know, it's not broken, you just have a surplus. So
No, you don't have a surplus. That's the problem. Like it's not the things that you could trim off and it'd be fine. It's what it lacks. It's the fact that it doesn't use its systems to create interesting gameplay.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of
game worse.
It's a bunch of plug and play puzzles with very simplistic combat.
Like the fuel cells, it's like there is no harm in just saying I need to go to this planet. Fox gets in the ship and then he flies. Versus like Fox needs to find the 15 fuel cells before flying. Like that's all it does.
But we're not talking about like the fuel cells or the collectible. We're talking about like the core like
the combat itself.
The core gameplay loop is not good.
In which like
the combat is not interesting, the puzzles are not interesting.
So this is how combat is going to work from this point. Like as long as they have ammo, I'm going to choose to just shoot them. Like there's no reason to engage.
Yeah,
that sucks. That's not a good game.
Which like it's not good. It works that way, but like I'm very limited on ammo, so I get to kill maybe 2 enemies before I have to start fighting them, whether I want to or not. That's just how it's gonna work. But I'm still sticking with 17. Y'all can go with your, what is it? RJ is 5 and
I'll fucking say like 7.
7 and 5.
The main, yeah. There's just nothing in it worth looking at.
All right, conveying information. I can't complain on that front either. You're pretty much, this is like as AAA game story as you can get. They pretty much say, Fox, you're gonna go here, and then you go there. Everything you pick up is like, this is this item. This is what it's for. It's very fucking annoying, but I cannot say I'm lost. I really can't.
I mean, yeah, I guess AAA for the time. Like, I can't imagine this being like, oh yes, we're making this new game. We're gonna spend $50 million on this new development. There's a anthropomorphic fox character, and he's gonna run around with a dinosaur, and you're gonna solve these puzzles in a little world. It's gonna be Great. Also, there's this lady, and let me tell you about her.
Let me tell you about this lady.
Let me tell you about this woman. Yes, but no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't.
It's conveyed information fine.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember having trouble like navigating this game because of how I guess linear it was.
It's so linear. Like it's just everything is just told to you. Like you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there.
Yeah.
You're in this area. Hey, remember this thing you did before? Yep, I sure do. I'm gonna use the item, and then you keep going.
But I probably would max out the score because this is
Like
very simple.
Nothing. I can't complain on that front. That this is not one of your problems, of your many problems. Sound design, holy shit! I want to give it like a 1 or a 2. Like if you've ever heard like a comedic fucking sound effect from a sound library, this game has it. The staff sound effect, terrible. The rolling effect, I can almost tell you where all these sound effects come from. It's just so funny. Like
it's just like one of those things that it makes this game feel like they need to get this game done. Like, you know, they need this game had to like come together at some point because it was on the Nintendo 64 or something else, and then it got over here. And at some point, they started looking at the money they were spending and like, whoa, hold on, guys, we gotta tie this thing up. Like, we gotta get this thing out the door.
It seems like
I feel like that's a lot of this.
Yeah, it was like almost like the temporary sounds. Like we're gonna just use these as placeholders until we like make our own. Like we actually do like the Foley work. I bet you if I were to get like the Dinosaur Planet Beta and listen to the sounds, I bet they did most of their sound work by themselves, and like it's not this.
I'm gonna look up the Star Fox Adventures OST, and I bet it's just like extremely generic. I bet it's just like
I like the soundtrack.
I cannot remember any music from the game.
Not even Krazoa Palace is pretty memorable. I like it.
I have to.
But
why is Peppy so old?
Because he is old.
I think they have the ages. So this was the period in Star Fox where they were actually aging as the games were released. Like it was the appropriate amount of time. Like if Fox was 22 in 1997 and this came out in 2002, he would have aged those 5 years. Like he would be like 27. Like I think he's
also like an animal. So like.
I mean, yeah, he'd be dead, but like, yeah, like they were aging normally. So like Peppy was like, he was getting up there in years in 64. By Adventures, he's like in his 50s. In Assault, he's like, I'm trying to retire, motherfucker. In Command, he's like, I'm really trying to retire. And then he just like reset the timeline after 2006.
Yeah, nothing. I'm listening to Thorntail Hollow during the day, and it's not really doing much for me. I gotta say.
It's competent. Like
it's fine.
They're competent, but yeah, like I'm not wowed. I'm not. Here we go. I'm just gonna find the direction that works, and one of them will. Or just wait for you to attack, and once I get in, you did.
Star Fox Adventures 3, Star Fox Adventures fan game trailer 3.
Fan game trailer 3. Where are we?
I'm looking at fan games for Star Fox Adventures. It's a lot of renders.
Okay, that's good. They're just renders.
Yep, you gave me health. Yeah, combat's definitely like you definitely feel like you're mashing in the combat. It's just you're not thinking about it too hard. But where are we at? Where are we talking about? We are on. Oh wait, the sound design. Yeah, sound design. Dude, I'm giving like a 2. Like I'm sorry. Not even sorry. It's just terrible.
Doesn't like when you're hitting people, doesn't it make like
it is
like generic? Like,
yeah,
beat 'em
it's
up
like
sound?
the most fucking generic sound. It's great.
But they made their own language.
That's true.
That is true. That's a lot of effort to be.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up Star Fox Crystal ASMR.
Oh no!
I hate you.
Crystal A. Oh my god! Do you think she would do ASMR?
Probably the voice actor. It has to be, right?
Yo, let's get the voice actor to do some ASMR, like high-key.
Low-key.
Like high-key. Like let's contact her live. Like, bro, we gotta get you on. We're talking about Crystal and Star Fox. You want to be on the stream? Do you think she'd say yes?
Probably. I don't think she liked what we have to say.
What do you mean? We're talking bad about the game. You're not talking bad about the character.
There you go. I think just her voice alone gives this game at least 1 more point. I'm gonna give it a 2.
So 2 2s, which means no matter what
Yeah.
RJ does, unless it's like a 5, it's gonna get a 2. You know what?
Hold on, I got it.
It's gonna
What?
be. It's probably gonna be a 2. What are you gonna give it, RJ?
Hang on, I want to hear Crystal and ASMR 1 second.
You're gonna listen to Crystal ASMR. Like, this is where we are.
Look, it's been a long.
Oh my god.
It's been a long.
It's been a long rodeo
couple
here,
years.
Pilgrim.
Long number of years, man. At some point, you just.
Mike.
Oh my word. But yeah.
I have to remember to delete my history. I'm deleting my history.
No, dude. I hope the government knows I'm looking at this. I hope they know what ads
Yeah.
to send me.
Is he a
Is
threat?
this the-
No, he likes crystal furry porn, so
Yeah.
fine.
So he's fine.
yeah, he's fine.
He's docile, and he probably has a lot of money. This is gonna hurt my tax rates. That's what's gonna happen.
Docile and
Higher
has
tax
a-
bracket. Because they know.
You
So,
go
like,
up
oh.
tax brackets if you listen to Crystal ASMR? Like, is that where we are?
You go on
Yeah,
tax bracket.
it puts you in a higher tax bracket.
He's a furry, so
He's furry, he's
he
got
must
money.
have a lot of money. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got some sort of side hustle that we don't want to ask him about. He's probably making some good money on that. We need to tax him for that.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's so.
Good old
that's
Uncle Sam has to dip into that rainy day money that you've
that's
got
the real
saved for
spit. The real spit right
commissions. Yeah. That's what's wrong with America, really.
Not enough furries.
No, the government taking my furry commission money away.
Ah.
Okay, so we said sound design's like a 2.
Yeah, I'm like anything like a 2. Visuals.
Oh my god, there's so many
easy.
more of this left.
Visuals.
This is
oh
good
my-
for a GameCube game.
like. Jesus Christ, this is like a Gen 7 game on a Gen 6 platform. Like a
I
very,
know.
know
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No,
You're
very,
overstating quite a lot.
very
but
early. No,
I will say it looks
I can
good.
remember the good looking area. Like Kurzola Palace looks so fucking good. What is it? Like the beach area looked pretty damn good. I might have to just switch back to the other person's footage so I can actually like show
But
off.
everything in this game looks so generic. Like
What it
everything just
is.
looks so plain. Like every environment, like
Like-
this area that you're in right now is just a bunch of rocks and with some snow on it, and it's fucking whatever, man.
Oh my god, I forgot. Like Fox gets a disguise to turn into the dragon. That's right. Let's see.
That's right. We need to play a little dress up with Fox. That's exciting.
You gotta play a little bit dress up with Fox.
Oh, there's Pepe's. Yeah, this floating head thing is like, knocks it down. At least 1 point, half a point. By returning the split stones, you'll bring the planet together once more. Peppy out. Like, no, this does not look like a Gen 7 game. This does not look like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'm sorry,
No,
this
no, 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 no,
doesn't.
no. A bad Gen 7 game.
I don't know. It's
Like,
also like
a lot of the
like,
effects happening here. Like this is not common what they're doing for Gen 6 games. Oh no, what is he looking at?
Jim has looked at our chat.
Oh no, he's just reacting.
He just knows.
Oh
He
no.
just knows.
Oh,
And
Crystal.
I deleted the Renamon. So you didn't see that.
Christ.
Oh my word, what is
Oh.
happening?
Jim is learning that I'm an autistic furry.
Yeah,
And
that is what we're learning. All right, that's
we're learning.
Congratulations.
This game does not look like a Gen 7 game. I'm sorry. It looks fine for its generation. It looks good for its generation even, but like it's not like going above and beyond. Like there are much better looking GameCube games
going
than this.
above and beyond.
Donkey
No.
Kong Jungle Beat.
That's a pretty.
Well, yeah.
That's a great.
What about it?
It's a good looking game. Got that fur.
Like, okay, I'm gonna pull up a video of cameo Elements of Power, like one of the earliest
Oh, let's
360
do it.
games,
Yeah.
and
I'll do
it's a rare game. Like you know,
Cameo, elements of power. Let's do it.
And also remember, you were looking at like the up-resed fucking emulator version of this. Like that's not really.
I was looking at the friggin' GameCube footage. Well, at least recently.
I don't want the soundtrack to Cameo. No one wants that.
I don't even. I've never played Cameo besides the demo.
I played the demo.
I played as a sunflower boxing glove.
Honestly, I think Star Fox Adventures looks better than Cameo Elements of Power.
You are on drugs.
I know. I'm not. This looks. No.
This game's lighting looks so much better than fucking the GameCube.
The models look pretty bad.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
You're just
what?
like the amount of detail in this is so much better. I'm not saying the Cameo Elements of Power is some amazing fucking video game, but in terms of just like raw horsepower, like just
no. Hold on.
The next generation of consoles just had more going on.
We're going side by side here. Like I don't want to hear it. Star Fox looks better.
You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. I'd rather be a furry than be you.
You know what? That's fine.
That's happening.
I'd rather be me than be a furry. So.
Well, that's because you're bigot.
Good.
But like, look at the lighting in the Cameo, and look at like the details in the environment versus like look how much like, more texture the ground has versus what's in fucking Star Fox.
Shall we?
My memory's not what it used to be, though.
Like Star Fox is comparable to this.
Oh, okay, now it's comparable.
Like, don't play that shit. Star Fox Adventures is stupidly good. For I don't know what they're doing.
No, it's just stupidly.
I don't know what they're on, but like whatever the fuck you did, Rareware, you just get it. You understand how to do things to make
this game. Looks like dude. This game looks like a. Okay, now I'm gonna pull up Billy Hatcher in the giant egg.
Can we not?
And we're gonna see like, oh man, Sega, you were on some other shit for the. Wow, this is incredible.
I like that we're just looking at her ass like for this whole conversation. Actually, like it's
pretty square.
Yeah, like, look at that square ass. But no, like Star Fox Adventures, like it's pretty fucking good looking.
Dude, I'm looking at Billy Hatcher, and this looks like fucking the same.
You know, like my boy Billy Hatcher.
You know what? Star Fox Adventures runs at like a good frame rate.
And it's consistent too. Like
it's a consistently good frame rate. I'll give you a lot. Like not every game you did that back then, and this game does. So points to them.
Like, bro, like I don't know.
But I'm looking at Billy Hatcher, and Billy Hatcher runs at a good frame rate too. And these eggs are round looking, and this grass is grass looking, and like yeah, it fucking looks fine.
Ryan, pause.
Okay, I'm pausing.
Does Cameo have a score system? Is that what I'm saying?
I think Cameo turns into a dragon or something, but Cameo
honestly at the top middle of the screen, there's a score system.
Oh wait, there's a score system in Cameo?
Yeah, that might be what's going on.
What the fuck?
The character for Cameo looks like a fucking 3D model that someone says, play this game for free, and you know what, and you won't last for more than a minute. Like that's what Cameo's model looks like.
The whole art style of Cameo.
It's got now that I'm looking at it, it's got a real creepy vibe to it.
Like Cameo, not okay. Eh.
I'm kind of not fucking with Cameo anymore.
Yeah, you brought this up. You chose
I did bring this up. This is my fault.
Yeah, no.
Water looks good, but
Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah, I'm not digging. I never dig the art style of Cameo. Maybe Blink's Time Sweeper. Now we're talking.
But no, basically, okay. if I'm looking at these two games side by side, and you said, yeah, Star Fox is on the 360, I wouldn't even question it.
Dude,
I wouldn't. Look at the left and the right. Look at all the effects they're pulling off. Look at
Cameo on the 360. I thought Cameo was an Xbox game.
Cameo's a 360 game. Cameo's a launch. It's a launch 360 game.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a bad 360 game for like Star Fox.
But like a lot of early 360 games looked like old gen games. Like this. Like look at. Okay, now I'm gonna do fucking Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Oh no. He just doesn't want to let me have it. Like I'm literally.
I know, because no, you're not allowed.
We're doing the side by side here. No.
You can do Peter Jackson's King Kong
we're
on the
doing the side by side. You can see it.
On GameCube.
Use your eyes, nigga. Use them. Look over here.
Let's full
You
gameplay.
picked this. This was your comparison.
I'm looking
Admit
at it
it!
right now, and I can tell you the
Admit
effects
it!
look better in Cameo than they do in Star Fox Adventures. The level of detail and the fidelity
Try by try.
Like,
of the
holy
effects.
fuck, this man just can't accept that it looks really good. I get it, it's a crappy
It looks
game.
fine. It looks fine for GameCube. Like, no, it doesn't look bad. It
Not
just
even
looks like,
for a
this is what
GameCube. It is just
This
good.
looks like a GameCube game. What's what they look like? They look kind of flat, and there's some decent special effects, but they're kind of flat looking, and there's not a lot of detail in the environments.
I don't like
all these
oh my
rooms
God.
are
He
like super
just
flat
said
textured.
Not a lot of detail. Let's check that. What is happening? I don't know what the hell is happening in Cameo right now, but
It's turning into the
Deep Blue.
what is she doing? She's turning into the
Turning-
moon?
She's watching that Samuel L. Jackson movie, Deep Blue.
Hell yeah, dude.
Deep Blue, that was a good one too.
Deep Blue Sea.
Damn, Tricky comes fast.
A fucking shark ate me.
Exactly.
A shark fucking ate me.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
dude. Peter Jackson's King Kong on the Xbox versus Peter Jackson's King Kong on the GameCube. One is like lower resolution because like one's in HD and the other one's not.
Yeah, but this is
because
like
it's
a
a
game.
launch 360 game.
Pretty much like we use the GameCube strengths to the max. GameCube is a little powerful little lunchbox.
Oh, shoot, just fucking fine. Give it whatever. Fucking give it a million points for visual.
It's only gonna get like
No, I'm only doing
3 or
like
4
yeah,
or
dude.
something.
I'm only doing like a 4 too. I'm not even saying it's like a 5. It's just like a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because I think it just looks like an average GameCube game.
This is not an average GameCube game.
like it,
What is wrong with you?
Bring up Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
That's another GameCube game that I think I can visualize. That game has the same sort of like fur effects going on, you know.
Are you saying that Donkey Kong is a furry?
He can be.
I like that this dude has like the fucking picture of the bongos. Like he's just like showing himself.
I mean, that's how you play Jungle Beat, man. You gotta be. Look at that.
Dude, look at it. He's with the rhythm right now. Okay, I don't think this is a good representation. Show me a better looking level. Come on. Yeah, DK looking crazy. Holy shit.
I think most of it was just like, yeah, DK looks like great in the game.
Yeah, DK looks great, but no.
levels
like,
are not.
What is Tricky doing right? Like, what is the swimming animation?
He's
from Tricky?
swimming as
He's
fast
very
as.
fast.
Okay. So if you guys want to mod Ellie swimming like Tricky, and you do that, I will also pay you. Like just.
Does Ellie? No, Ellie can't swim. She has to be on the little
Well,
the pallets
She gotta learn how to.
Replace the pallets with Tricky swimming.
with Tricky swimming.
No, those environments in Jungle Beat, that's like a bland environment. That is
Yeah.
the snow level, the level.
And we were looking at like the Machu Picchu level just a second ago, and this is the forest level, and then there's
This
like,
ain't-
I'm giving it a 3.
That's
a 3.
that's cool. Well, what are you doing, RJ?
Yeah, 3. It's fine.
Well, we're winding up at what is 4, 3, 3? Yeah,
3, 4.
unless it's 3.5, in which case I'll take. No, it's a 3.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Some of its parts, oof.
Oof. That is an oof.
That's
there's-
one of the biggest oofs.
There's General
Right.
Pepper right there.
Because I feel like after beating Star Fox Adventures as a child, I felt empty inside. But not like,
felt empty
but not
inside.
not the kind where it's like, oh man, I just beat a really good game. I feel empty and I want fill that void with something else. I was like, I think I'm gonna like not play games for like a day or two.
It wasn't like your body felt like it had been emptied of something, right?
It just feels like
and my soul
nothing.
got sucked.
It's just like I don't know. It's like the background noise of gaming. It's like you just sort of do it. Like it's just
It's like
it's-
watching the Transformers movies.
yeah. Like you just fucking there and you
It's
do
like Michael
it.
Bay. If Michael Bay made action adventure games, rare style collectible action adventure games with puzzles,
It just
he would make this.
it's so Oh my god, but yeah, Jesus, what do I gotta land? Some of its parts, like, what did I say? So, some systems work, but most can just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with like a 3. What the hell was that music?
I hated this more, so 2.
I give this a 4.
Oh damn, alright, so 2 plus 3 plus 4, bet. We're laying it at 3.
Yeah.
And then the fun fact, oh my god, fun factor, that's like a... I want to see what I described it. I have like a meh, nah, yeah, like this is like such a meh game. I'm giving it like a 2.
How fun is it to eat a baked potato with no salt on it?
You just, I mean, it's food. You gain something, but you just
you gain something.
I feel like I lost something after this, so like a 2.
Yeah, a 2. I'm waiting on 2.
Yeah, I'll give it a. Yeah, give it a 2. Fuck this game.
Oh my god, this story. I guess the only positive of the story is like I like Fox's I like the way like the team plays off each other. I like their personalities given, but it's just besides that, it's very meh. The planet is apart because the spiritual stones were not in their places, so the planet drifted apart. Like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, okay. Ugh. God damn. I would even say like it's just.
This was like the most. This is like a very plain video game story for 2002. I think this is 02, right?
Yeah, this is 02.
Yeah, this is a very like standard video game story. It's not crazy. The only thing you could say is that like it doesn't really feel like this needs to be a Star Fox game, and we now know why that is.
Yeah.
Because
it was supposed to be called Dinosaur Planet.
Is
its own separate thing, and I think this would have been more not tolerable. I guess I would make it. I think
a
more tolerable if they did
lot
not.
less people would have been like soured to it if it was
would
like
make
Dinosaur
more
Planet.
sense. It'd be less confusing as like a, why is this? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why is?
Yeah. Like this game being like, you know, this adventure game where Fox has a staff. At the very end of it, you get to fight not Andros in a you fight Andros for like no reason, and like in your little ship for some reason. It's like, oh yeah, remember this is a Star Fox game still. Yeah.
I didn't
Why?
know this happened.
Yeah.
Hey, McCloud.
Like for like no reason. He's just like Andros is here.
Planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to
Oh,
see
Falco
you,
shows
buddy.
up to save the day.
Yeah, the
That's cool.
Falco shows up. He's like, yo, dude, I'm like here for you, man. And then he shoots out like these fucking like Blender 3D assets, like asteroids at you. Like, it's great.
It's like, man, like I really wish they could play another Star Fox game.
Look at all the soul this game has.
He does have, like, this part of the game has soul. The rest of it doesn't.
Look at it. Look at the soul. He's looking at
look
you.
at the soul.
He's spitting hot fire.
Yeah. Seems sick.
Yeah, shoot his brain. Does it like zooms in at you or whatever? Tries to head the brain. What was I doing?
What we're doing story, give it like
Story.
give it like a 4.
3.
It's just, it's very it's like fine.
Yeah, that's, I'm also doing a 4. And then 4, like, okay, 4, it's time. Just basically, wow, this game looks good, but nothing more. That's pretty much like where I land at. You gave us like the furry fandom, you have a really good looking game, and then that's about it.
Yeah, in 2002, this is like video game to video game. You know, like it's like.
Is this before Metacritic? I'm trying to see if I can get like an aggregate of like everything.
Reviews. I seem to remember this game not reviewing super well. I seem to remember a magazine giving.
That's
like,
how I remember it as well. But like I'm seeing it as like an 8.
GameSpot.
And I believe that.
Star Fox.
Like it feels like a lot more people like this game than I thought.
Not as much as we were.
Star Fox Adventures on GameSpot got a 8.3, which makes perfect sense because it looks fine, it controls fine, the gameplay is inoffensive.
It's so
and
mediocre.
So, like,
Like,
you do the sum of its parts, and it's like completely acceptable. And so yes, it's getting an 8.
yeah, it's like mediocre. It's just.
That's how games are reviewed. And I think if you review it based on the sum of its parts, then you're like, yeah, this is fine. But when you take into account that this is supposed to be like a big game for the GameCube, and it's kind of carrying this weird Star Fox legacy, sort of, kind of, with it, and like the weirdness of the dialogue and how like strangely this all fits together, it starts to kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
This was a very weird point too. Like Falco left the team, and that was only because of a Star Fox comic that happened that elaborated on that, and they actually carried that out in this game and like tried to tie that in. It's pretty admirable.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like after 64, they explained like Falco left, and they like actually took that into account in this game. Very bizarre, but they actually did it.
Because Assault takes place after this.
Yeah, and then Assault
Falco came back for some reason.
is definitely after this.
Sure, no problem.
Crystal literally is like wearing a towel, dude. Like, what the fuck?
They knew what they were doing.
advertised this to kids.
Yeah,
This
great.
This is and then like fucking Fox is getting like hot right now. Like
Yeah,
Fox is like pitching a tent right now.
Are you serious? Hold on, let me find like the first scene where Fox finds Crystal. It's great. It's fucking.
Oh yeah,
incredible.
that is. Let's watch it.
Yeah,
I want to
we're-
watch it again.
Yeah,
because it's fucking
we
great.
gotta watch it again, dude. Like,
We gotta
we
watch it
will.
again, man.
Hold on.
This is where it all started.
This is where it all started.
God damn it.
Hold
It's been
on.
full circle.
Was it early
Jesus
on or was it
Christ.
later on? Hold on. Listen, we're trying to find a fox oogling a fox girl. All right, this is important.
You know, okay.
So-
How long is this? Like, how long did this playthrough take for this person?
8 hours.
Because they're not speed running. They're not
Nope,
like
they're
doing
not
this-
speedrunning. They just
They're just playing the game.
I
hours.
beat this game over a weekend when I rented it from Blockbuster.
Yeah,
many
it's
years
just
ago.
like 8
There's things worth
hours.
knowing.
That-
It's not very long.
Blockbuster's still around in 2002. They had to.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
they
it
definitely
was.
were.
Be. Okay. Otherwise,
They were
I would've
around
gotten it
into the
from Hollywood
360
Video.
generation, but not much longer after it. So I remember renting full auto for the 360 from the Blockbuster.
Damn, he did. I think like yeah, like, he has to go return the spirit, and then like he finds Crystal. Okay, here it is. First spirit. Here it is.
Okay,
I
so
I thought it was cool that like
We
when
found
you
it,
get
boys.
possessed by the spirit, your eyes were like all purple or whatever. But
Yeah,
then,
it was a cool little effect.
I feel like other games probably would have made that more sinister.
Would they?
Like,
Oh my
man,
god,
you
I
get-
forgot
you get possessed.
about this part, like flying up like with their weird air tunnels. Like Jesus Christ, man. Fucking jellyfish just hanging out. Like the
hey,
fucking
some of
Elden
he
Ring
gave the some of his
jellyfish.
parts like a 17, so for system utilization like a 17. So
There we go, we
you
found
ranked
it. We found it, boys.
Wow,
Well,
beautiful.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie
Wow.
zowie.
what a cutie pie!
Hey there, cutie pie.
Krazoa spirit
A Krazoa spirit.
in there.
How did she get put into a crystal again?
Yeah, why don't you like try to like take her back and be like, okay guys, try to thaw her out. This is important.
I mean, that's why I thought the story would have gone, but it didn't.
Yeah, like
But-
you didn't. You weren't like, yo, let's like try to help this person. She seems like she's in trouble. We're just gonna leave her there. He's just
This is crazy. I did not know this happened in this game.
are you serious? Like it's
No, I did not know that this was a cutscene. So
he's
this is more
literally
than
just
just
like, yo, dude.
dude, like she's can't see, like she is not giving you consent to look at her that way. That's fucking weird. You are a problem, man. Pull it together,
Oh,
brother in Christ. Oh my
beautiful.
God, Fox.
yo, Fox, just keep it up. But
Ew.
anyway,
Alright, so for its time.
yeah, for its
For its
time,
time,
I feel like a 2.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the total score. Let me
Why did we play that scene? Why
What
did we
is
do that?
that? What is Fox doing
I
this
don't-
fucking Creed stance?
yeah, Chris Fox's Creed stand.
She's doing this like arms wide open bullshit. Okay.
Nice.
So, okay, so yeah, I did it. My spirit was taken. What?
My
what is this?
spirit was taken.
Oh, he does this
We're
thing, and the
going-
spirit comes out of him, and then he like
Fist pump,
does like a fist pump. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god, that's
Did
just
he just
fucking.
get eaten?
Now he's high as fuck.
And he's just like back in the void, dude. All right, well,
No.
with a score of 62,
Oh,
unsurprisingly,
shit.
Star Fox Adventures is indeed not a banger.
What? What?
Holy
An
crap.
outrage. An outrage.
Can't believe it.
Absolute garbage. We are people. Someone here was paid to not review this game. Somebody paid you two not to review this game well. That's what happened.
Paid reviews. Can you believe it?
That all shill, dude. Like,
Look
man.
at that! Look at that!
In the pockets of big.
The pockets of big business just kept
Bobby
you
Kotick. Somehow Bobby Kotick made this happen. I don't know how. I'm figuring it out, but it's definitely his fault.
What in the fuck are you even talking about at this point? Like,
Talking
what are
about the
you
games
saying?
industry. I'm talking about
The games industry.
I'm talking
alright.
about truth and objective criticism and giving valuable reviews and not just, some bullshit fanboy garbage that
Oh
you
my
just spew
God.
out. Your page shill. Okay, what's the next game?
Oh, is that? We decided. We already know what the next game is.
Oh
There's
boy.
there's a couple of other games that you could have done.
There
Also, we've been
are.
doing this for like a lot of hours, so we need to kind of start to.
Hey,
this
listen,
thing
I'm
together.
having a great time.
I mean, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
You're not having a great time? Because I am.
I'm enjoying this talk.
Yeah, this is pretty.
as you realize just how shitty the Star Fox franchise
Is this? Oh no, this is Star Fox Assault.
This
isn't
is
it?
Star Fox Assault! Reset,
me.
boys! Let's go!
Fuck my
Woo,
ass,
back in
dude. This
there.
game is so bad. This game is actually terrible. I rented
you.
this game once and was like, I can't believe this, how bad this is. Like, even the flying parts of this are like control like shit.
No, they don't. He's
the,
whatever this man
the
says.
on
Don't
the
listen
rail
to him.
sections are not bad. It's the everything else. That's the bad.
The thing is, I don't have very strong feelings about this game because I played so little of it because I played it for a while and I was like, ew. And
Oh,
then
you
just,
didn't.
like,
You
look at
didn't
General
beat it.
Pepper's fucking dumbass
Look
face.
how old he is.
Look how old.
He aged like 30 years and 5 is crazy.
And everyone else kind of like regressed.
It's like dog years.
They're quite dedicated.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
Crystal's there now.
Yeah, there's Crystal there.
In her like jumpsuit or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's Star Fox Assault.
Effect on Colt. Damn, like this is like, yeah, like nobody ever.
Look at-
No
fucking
one cares about
references
this fucking
Look
thing.
at them trying to like recreate the old Star Fox intro with them.
Like, I feel like the conversation around this game is like, oh yeah, when they went to the GameCube though, they made like a really weird Star Fox game where it was like a Zelda, but they actually tried to make one later afterwards that was like kind of more like the original games, but like,
You know
fine.
when people
Like-
reference Star Fox Adventures over you have a problem.
Yeah, like this game is way because this is a Namco game, isn't it? Like this Nintendo didn't make that.
This is Project Aces attempting to make a Star Fox game, and they could not figure out how to.
Oh, this is the fucking
This
Ace
is-
Combat
this is
team.
Ace Combat guys failing.
Oh
to
my
make it.
god.
Okay, listen,
they're like-
they succeeded. Everybody else just slept on it. I will fight them every step of the way. The multiplayer
the
of this
on-rail
game is
section.
incredible.
Oh, all right.
Like if I will happily play like Star Fox multiplayer any day. Like if you say it, I'm there. It's great.
I won't argue about.
The multiplayer fan fucking
I mean, I
not the
won't agree. I
multiplayer.
won't agree. I mean, if you feel that way, then that's fine. But
multiplayer in this game is like goddamn. This is what
this is the
it's
one with the
about.
Reploids, right? They say they keep like, oh, the Reploids, right?
Yes.
That's this game. Okay. I remember fighting a Pigma boss and being like,
I remember
okay.
fighting a Pigma boss and I was just like, boss. I just didn't know.
I was like, all right, well, I guess this is a direction you could go.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. This is from the same employees who worked on Ace Combat 2.
Oh, okay.
Ace Combat 2 is the more forgettable Ace Combat game.
This is the Ace Combat B team.
So, Ace Combat 3 though. I haven't played that yet. But Ace Combat 4.
Electrosphere.
Electrosphere, I need to play that. Ace Combat 4 though. Now we're talking.
How do you feel about Ace Combat Assault Horizon?
That one sucks. Assault Horizon Legacy, a little better.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
There's a 3DS game that was pretty cool.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, this game is just like very average. Like this game is extremely average, and the on-foot controls are like very weird. That's what I remember about this game. I think it looks fine. Its effect on gaming culture is like barely. Like,
yeah,
no
like
one,
it is so.
no one gives a
just-
shit about this
Oh
thing.
my
This-
god!
Now I can
Like-
give the real score of what I thought.
Like you can give the
Adventures
real score,
deserved.
Like this might actually be referenced for me in my reference sheet for this, but it's probably in the realm of Glover or Full Auto in terms of like, you know.
This is like a fucking 3 for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
that
I think
This is so
it's,
low.
It's either a 3 or 2 for me.
for- Like, what are we landing?
Yeah.
I'm going with 3. Let's do
I'm
hard,
gonna go with 3.
hard 3.
Yeah, 3.
Actually, you know what? Okay, hold on. I need to enlarge because I wrote something about like it's the least popular game in a somewhat known franchise, and I feel like I have.
No. The least popular game is Star Fox Command. Don't get it twisted, but
Oh, I would disagree
Star Fox Command
because at
is
least that
way
game
less-
that game's at least on the DS, which is a thing that people owned.
But still, though, like
No.
Command,
I suffer-
Assault, 2 names you just never hear.
Okay, I wrote this. You know someone who owned this game, but you did not. So I feel like that's what this is, and so it's a 3.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, that seems right. I do 3
Yeah.
too, and like it only gets it's getting 3 points from my magic scale because one of the points it's getting is that it is a sequel to another game.
Controls, though, I am going to land on a 23. Reason being, actually has modern dual stick shooting controls for on foot. Like it literally just plays like a shooter, which is crazy to me. On the GameCube, no less. Like this literally does play like a third-person shooter. Like the right stick is the camera. You can move around. You can control your like it's what you would expect, which is crazy for this time on the GameCube.
But like the looking sensitivity is all fucking weird too. Like there's a
It
lot
isn't.
of.
When's the last time you played it? I played it recently.
Look.
Listen, no, he
There are
wrong.
a lot of
It's
shooters
fine.
in this generation.
It's fine. I'm
And
telling
most
you.
of them played a lot. Like compare this to like Black on the Xbox. It's not close.
What do you mean not close? They're
in
like,
terms of like control, like there
you
was
have
other
not
shooters
played
going
this
around.
recently. You are talking out your ass. It's fine. I promise you. The ship controls, great. I will fight him tooth and nail on the ground controls because it has like the modern control set. And it works fine.
So here's my thoughts on it.
So you
As I
move with the
recall-
left stick and you aim with the right stick, which is I guess is better than it was on the Nintendo 64.
No, like the ship
Yeah.
is like it's the inverted. The ship is like
Yeah.
the inverted ship controls. It works exactly like 64. The ship is very fluid. It doesn't have as much momentum. Like the boost doesn't make you go as fast as you would think.
I think it's because the ship
Like
the ship visually looks bigger in this game, and also looks a little bit chunkier. So it just seems kind of slow. It seems slower than 64, which is weird.
Yeah, like it definitely
but-
it is slower. It feels that way.
But like as I recall, like all range mode, everything in the R wing like controlled really well.
Yeah.
I feel like being in the tank was fine. You had the little like barrel roll thing.
Yeah,
Even
this
that
was like the
worked out
game that
fine.
let me like this game actually lets you like choose the controls you wanted. So like this was like the first game I could make the tank uninverted and the ship inverted and the like this thing actually this game was designed for multiplayer. That's the whole point of this game. It was supposed to be like a massive, there's like 16 people multiplayer and that totally fell through. And you went up
Yeah,
with
who was
4.
gonna fucking do that? When was that gonna happen? You were gonna get 4 GameCubes and link them together and have 4 people, the 4 people who owned this game were gonna meet up and
Fantasy Star Online. They could have made a multiplayer online section or whatever, but
I wonder if they
didn't do
did
that.
this.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like
this.
no, I think the controls are fine, Ryan.
they're really fun.
It's the level design that is where it.
Yeah, but like that's
Falls
separate.
apart.
But like the control part of it is fine. And I will stand
I
by
think
that.
if you didn't play shooting games when this game came out, then you thought it was fine. But if you were playing other
I
shooting
played
games,
it recently.
and your brain is broken, I don't know what to
No,
tell
it
you, man.
Like, no, you need to like just play it. You're gonna be like, yeah, this is just like a third-person shooter. That's great. Like,
I'm gonna load up that parsec and
Yeah, like do it. Fucking do it. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Fine. Load it up.
You know
Load
what?
it up.
Fine, you know what?
Let's-
Fine. Yep, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's just
yep,
play
we're playing
multiplayer
it.
round of this fucking
We're
game.
playing multiplayer.
And
That's what's up. Hold on, let me get back out to the menu. This is it. I ain't having it. I will not let him do this. I will not let him
do this.
I will not let him
No.
do this.
Not let me speak my fucking mind is
I
what you're
won't
not
let him
letting me
speak
do.
his fucking. All right, I'm waiting for them to. Connect.
You're just like, oh, The Last of Us. This is a big poopy dump game.
Yeah, fuck
oh,
The
but
Last
Star
of
Fox
Us.
Assault. This is like a great undiscovered gem.
Star Fox
Yeah.
Assault is better than The Last of Us. I'm not even memeing. Fuck The Last of Us.
I wouldn't agree with that one.
Shoot
I
me
don't
in my
care.
ass.
I don't
It's a
care.
gun. Just shoot wherever you want, left or right. Just fucking pull the trigger right on my
Holy
ass.
shit! I hate The Last of
Why
Us.
your ass?
So we can take the most damage.
I'm waiting for y'all to connect. Where it at?
Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking. What is it? Just parsec. Pars.
I don't think I know you on here.
Well, what's your friend?
After this, I don't think I know you either.
Yeah, what's your name on there?
Yeah, maybe.
I hit
Yeah.
start.
Yep, I heard it. You're connected.
The usual one. No,
What's the usual? Like.
my normal name that I have right now on the chat.
Oh, okay. There it is. Add friend. I'll wait for him.
Friend requests.
We're having a Star Fox episode. Apparently, that's all this shit turned into.
That's what this is. Before it was gonna be.
I don't know what happened, but that's what this turned into. Here, you heard it. Get your ass in here.
You have to play Octopath Traveler. I will play Deus Ex.
All right.
Okay.
Wait for
Connect.
it. Yep, connect. Just
I
hit-
only see your parsec. So I can hear that the game is running, but
yeah, hit start in your controller. Yep, he's connected. Done. Let me double check all our dolphin shit. Player 2, move.
oh, is that me?
Yeah, someone move your control sticks. I just want to see if it's connected or not.
I'm moving my control sticks.
All right, let's go to this one. How about this one? Move.
I'm moving.
No, that's you.
I think that's me.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
I think I'm
moving.
player 2.
How about you? Move your stuff.
I'm moving.
Yeah,
Do you not see my?
your sticks aren't moving on here.
Well, it's a fucking Xbox controller.
What
so
the fuck? Hold on. Let me try this one. Move.
Moving.
Let me try this one. Move.
Moving.
Let me try this one. Move.
Moving.
Yep, it should be this one. You should have 100% be this one. Let me
Should I
just...
press a button, maybe?
Hold on, try this. Hit your A button.
I'm hitting it.
Oh shit. Hit your B button?
Mash and B.
Shit. Yeah, like I already configured this. Like I don't know what issues he is having.
Should I unplug and plug it back in and see if I can Because do you see my controller through parsec?
Hold on, yeah, I can. Move. Do anything.
I'm moving, I'm grooving.
Yep, there's nothing. Nothing on your end.
Weird.
Okay, let me just unplug it and try it again.
This is all for the sake of Starfall. This is all for Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud.
This is all for the McClouds.
Okay, I'm pressing start.
Alright, I don't hear any connection sound.
Fuck.
What the hell is happening with this stuff?
Oh, maybe I need to, hold on. Do I need to click on this window, maybe?
Yes, please be on the window. Okay, now your controller is activating. Yeah, do not click off the parsec window. And then, move your stuff. Yep, you're good.
Now move. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Literally, yeah.
Okay. We did it.
You started
I d-
staring at me.
Oh no. Wouldn't you get to play weird forced widescreen Star Fox Assault?
I don't want to hear it.
It takes up. It's weird on my screen. That is kind of strange.
Alright, we're gonna add him.
So I remember the music.
Yeah, the music's great. It's just orchestral versions of like Star Fox 64. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yep. Doc
B.
Dog.
That's fine.
So he's gonna
Acceptable.
want regular dual stick. How do you
Is
like?
that where you got? Wait, is that how where you got the name? Like why you call controls dual stick?
I mean,
like
no,
you
that-
have
that's, that's just what people
I've
call
heard-
it.
Well,
You're the only
I-
person who has ever said dual stick to me.
Right?
I call it there's dual stick shooters.
But the dual stick shooter is a completely different thing. Like I made
Yeah.
a dual stick shooter. Dual stick, like these are just like FPS controls.
Pretty much. Dual
Okay,
stick controls, like what do you want from me, man?
No, I'm just like seeing this on this menu and like it's making sense. Like your whole frame of like third-person shooters into like the
Multiple
modern era
things call it
has been,
dual
like,
stick.
Where else is this called dual? It doesn't
Hold
matter.
on.
It doesn't matter. Just,
yeah, it's
just,
fine. It's fine. Wait, do you want your tank inverted? Yes or no?
No. Yes.
You asked. Do you want your ship inverted? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
I imagine. Yeah,
pilot,
pilot's probably no, because that's weird.
My screen froze.
Mine too.
What? Did it really?
Yeah. I no longer see you up. Like I can see.
how
Oh
about
no.
now?
There it
Okay.
goes.
Now it's going.
All right. I think I know what he's gonna be. You're gonna be a sleuth.
What are you doing?
There you go. Yeah,
What's
there
that-
it is. There it is.
What's happening?
You're
no.
sleuth now.
You're
How
sleuth.
does he get doctored? How does he get his name partially, and I get nothing?
You know what? He's very fickle. I might have to appease him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's fickle, but I'm cool.
He spelled
Yeah,
it
he's-
wrong.
I don't care. No, inverted.
God damn you! It's not even me. So if I lose, it's because I'm not playing as me.
Rakam.
You're Rakam.
Yeah, It's all wrong.
Rakame.
Everything about this is wrong.
Alrighty. Player 1, 2, and 3. Send it. Let's do the I'm gonna do the hood classic. First.
Oh, is it only on foot? Oh
Yeah,
boy.
listen, there's a really great game mode that everyone needs to be privy to. At least
Duck
once.
dog. Oh my god, look at.
Are you gonna
Oh,
be
of course I
are you
go
gonna be
with
Crystal?
I gotta go with my girl.
Like the champagne?
Handicap, I might have one. I don't know.
I was like, is Facto in here? Oh, I got Wolf. Oh, whatever.
I'm gonna be
Wolf turn with this fucking back turn. What a piece of dog shit.
Wait a minute. Before we I'm so sorry. Let me change the rules. Because we need where is it? Hell yeah! 3 points because we're not trying to be here forever. No radars. None of that shit. Now we're ready.
I feel like Parsec has gotten better.
I feel like the Star Wars music is about to start playing, but it never does. It's like,
Okay, so
come
this
on,
one,
John Williams.
Find
Let's
a hiding
go.
spot and you're just trying to nuke the other person with your missile launcher. That's what it's
What?
hide and seek with missiles. It's great.
What? Okay.
Hide and seek with missiles.
Oh my god. I move so fast, but I
Yeah,
aim so slow.
You're huge, dude.
yeah.
Oh, I blew
Move.
myself up.
Oh
Oh,
boy! Oh Jesus!
yo. Oh,
Oh, I'm getting him. Where's he at? Nah, I missed it. Oh, I see him though.
Can I jump? I can jump with Y.
Oh shit. Where'd he go?
I just killed myself.
What the
Because
fuck?
I'm-
Oh, I thought you got him. Like, bro, that's
Oh
mine.
boy!
That was mine.
Okay, now, oh, this
Wolf.
connection.
Wolf, where are you?
I guess I killed myself.
Oh, I'm out of here.
This is a lot.
I am hanging out. I'm hanging out. I'm not doing shit. Oh shit! To myself. Whoa.
Feels like a mediocre Dreamcast game
Oh, there he is.
with a better controller.
I'm finding him. Where's Wolf? He was over here. He was over here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like run in a straight line up this thing and see if I can actually do it. Okay, oh no, I'm off.
What is wrong with you? Oh, Crystal. found her.
Oh shit.
Crystal! You!
I can move in a straight line. It's easy.
Yeah, like
I
just
can't-
hold forward. You're doing it right now.
No, I always drift.
Well, then you have stick drift.
Are you playing on a pro controller?
I'm playing on an Xbox controller.
Oh shit, he's on the hunt.
Are you drifting?
He on the hunt.
Oh, I finally managed to launch the. Oh god, how do you control this missile?
It's
I'm
like
trying
a,
to like.
It's like a plane. Like just one stick, inverted control, R-wing control. Alright, I'm gonna hang out, try to find Wolf. No big deal. I see Crystal for like no reason, but
I'm trying to get a sense of like the acceleration on the turning when you aim and like where it kind of lands. I kind of feel like I always.
I found him.
Like a good amount of that is probably just parsec, but
I found him. Wait, I don't want Crystal. I want Wolf. There he is. I missed. He ran away.
Aha.
Wolf! Oh my god, you bitch. Wolf. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, wait! Are you like 5 feet away from me? I just don't even realize it. Yeah, you are. You're like 5 feet away from me. Oh my god!
all right.
You got it. Got it, baby. All right. That was like
Yeah,
a,
well.
that was like a meme multiplayer map. Like the regular. I just like that mode a lot.
Just gotta save the win ratio. What's going on here?
Wait, I don't want. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We are not running that back. Let's settle down. Settle down there, Star Fox. Where's like change the rule, make it normal. Just yep, 3. Do like one that has all the shit, and you can tell.
Some of those look like. Oh yeah, let's do Tatooine.
It looks like Tatooine, yeah.
Yeah, let's do Tatooine.
Let's do Tatooine, bet. And this is just like the regular. You'll find weapons. You can go in vehicles. You can.
Okay.
This is like the regular.
This is the regular.
Yep.
It's the regular.
This is the regular. So I'm basing my judgment of this game on this,
All right. But
not that shit show that we just did.
I love that shit show. Listen, just because you're a hater, I mean.
And you just start aiming so fast.
I love how fast you move.
I can switch weapons somehow.
A, I believe.
Oh, of course. Oh, and you zoom with X. Of course. Of course, that's what you do, because it's a fucking GameCube game. Oh god. Okay, you can't move while you're zooming, which I actually would say is a good thing.
No, like no, this is like a third-person shooter. That's all it is.
My tail is really flapping.
your tail's
How do we
majestic.
get into this? Okay.
Oh wait, who just flew? Oh shit. And I know someone's flying.
Oh, that's me.
Well, get wrecked.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing a barrel roll. I'm doing a very slow barrel roll.
Fuck your barrel roll. Fuck your barrel roll.
Yeah, dude, this is so sick. This is just like a third-person shooter, like that I would actually play and spend money on. How do we get out of this? Oh, I can't. I can't. Oh no, I'm out. I just have no health.
Where the hell did you go? Did you think that's what this stream would be today, folks? Like you just Star Fox, fucking assault, multiplayer. I just hit myself.
I just see a red diamond. And I'm like, oh, that's probably a thing I need to shoot at, but I
Yep,
can't.
You're right. Exactly right.
It controls weird. Is it because the controls are reversed?
Yeah. Did you have it in? I didn't uninvert it.
Okay.
You can uninvert them though. If you would like.
God, just get up, just
Maybe
get
maybe
up.
I have more control over the. I feel like I don't have any control over the.
The tank.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you in the tank. I'm shooting the tank.
I had to uninvert it. Like I didn't like the inverted tank controls. Alrighty. I know y'all are out in the. Never mind. Y'all are hanging out in the middle. Y'all are just having a.
Yeah, because these maps are bigger than the number of players that.
Yeah, like, this is made for like map. Like they wanted like 16 people, all this shit happening, and then it's like, no, we got 4. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Grenade. Kill somebody. That'd be great.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
I'm just flying around trying to test out
Oh, you're just seeing how the
the,
ships fly?
the
Yeah.
controls and shit.
Which is like, that's cool. I mean, a sweaty tryhard against Crystal, my ASMR waifu.
You should get better at ASMR.
Crystal! Ah!
You should appreciate real ASMR artists and not this bullshit.
Okay, we got
God
Crystal.
damn it.
Okay.
I can't tell if I'm hitting you or not. Like,
You
there's
were.
just no feedback on that at
You
all.
were, but like you can charge that laser. I was charging it and you weren't. That's the only reason
Like
I
the-
won. Yeah, like that. It's like that's
Oh.
like a super blast.
Oh, it's a super blast.
Hey! Alright. Which one's my break? Okay, that's my boost. Hey, listen, buddy.
Oh God. Okay, well that's it.
Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Whoa!
The controls.
Whoa! You know what? Machine gun? Bet. I will hang out on my ship.
I'll take that.
Hold on. I'm gonna meme on this ship real quick.
You're gonna meme? Oh, look out,
I'm a
folks. He's memeing.
I'm meme on this ship.
I'll take that.
I need to find
Oh,
health.
that- Who needs health?
Well, shit.
I do. I need health.
Bristol don't need help.
Oh god, I can't aim at shit. Fuck.
How?
Oh my god.
We did it.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so it's like a somewhat mediocre third-person shooter.
Yeah.
I broke
That's what
my
we got.
back. I broke my back, but it was okay. Well, they've at least say they played the multiplayer a little bit. There's a lot of different modes. They have like a lot of different like ship only, tank only. There's like snipers only, missiles only.
I think I
different
only
maps.
really ever enjoyed
King of the Hill.
ground battles and flying.
One shot kills. Like yeah, if you can pretty much just like find a rule set you want to jive with, and then just like go with that. So you played like 2 versions of them.
Simple map 1, simple map 2, simple map 3.
Yeah, you can tell.
There you go.
You can tell.
They wanted to esports it up a little bit.
they wanted to esports that shit up. This was like
Mhm.
trying to
Like,
esports so hard, but it just didn't pan out that
It
way.
definitely I definitely see like where the multiplayer aspect of this game was supposed to be.
Hey,
But
okay.
like, if you play it like
If
with like
this
a
is-
group of people and y'all are just like going with it, like it's a great time.
If this is the shooter that you have,
Yes.
if this is what you've got, you don't have Halo, you don't have Time Splitters, you don't have, the contemporaries of the time.
I'm not saying
This
it's
is-
as good as those.
This is fine. It's fine. It's functional.
All sorts of criminals.
Yeah, I would say that it is fun. Like it is definitely not like
fine.
what you're not playing that's not I guess what the words I'm trying to look for
You're
are.
not playing what?
You are not going to you weren't buying Star Fox Adventures
You mean Assault?
for the single player. Assault. What have I yeah.
Yeah,
We
like
weren't buying Star Fox Assault for the single player. It was totally for
the only reason I own
multiplayer
this
part.
game is for the multiplayer. Like, fuck the single player. This is the game where I'm like, we're like in a weird mood. We're gonna find some weird game modes, and we're just gonna like have a blast, and it is. Like it's not.
This feels like
it's not as
not to get too much into like the gaming statistic lore. This feels like the 007 Nightfire argument of you can play it with your friends and it's a good time with your friends
But it's
because
not-
you're with your friends.
It's not as good.
And it's like that
as
doesn't
like the other
make
shooters.
007 Nightfire like a good game.
shooter.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm-
don't think
I have not said that.
is not a good game, but
have
they
not
did
said
have a
that.
fun multiplayer.
I'm saying like the whole package, like the multiplayer is the part of the package. Even compared to other shooters, it's still pretty mediocre. It just has like those obscure modes, this weird third-person shooter thing that most other shooters are first-person shooters. This is like one of the few third-person shooters you're gonna play as like multiplayer. And like they just lean into like their weirdness. Like you can just do, like a jetpack match where everyone's flying around trying to like hit it like. It's definitely got its own vibe, but it's not. I'm not going to put it up there with Time Splitters and Halo. Absolutely not.
Like it still feels like a collect. So you have some okay single player and some okay multiplayer in a package that's like fine. That's what I'm kind of. That's my read on this.
Which is like,
Is that
yeah,
like-
it's so forgettable. It's just like, no,
It's fine.
You're not as good as the other shooters around you. You're not as good as the other campaigns around you. You're just like a serviceable game, which is fine, but like you're not going to get remembered at all.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So-
that we were just messing with this so that Ryan can get a beat on the controls.
Yeah,
Which-
and I gotta beat on the controls, and I can say, yeah, the aiming, like, it works, but it's still, like, wonky in the way that, like,
I think it's
they
your
hadn't figured
controller,
out,
dude.
like,
Your con-
no, I think they hadn't figured out, like, aim acceleration and stuff like that like, modern shooters have.
I was able
and
to
so
aim
when you
just
go
fine.
from this to that, it's hard to make that adjustment. You aim with the X button, you switch weapons with the A button. Like, there's a bunch of weird
Wait,
control stuff
did you
in this
say
game.
aim with the X button? No. What the fuck?
You aim down sights with the scoped weapons with the X button.
Oh, okay. You mean down sight, but that's just like a zoom
Yeah.
button. Yeah.
There's some weird shit around this game.
In which case,
It's a weird shit about this game. Like it's a little like
No, you're
to
not
say
wrong.
like, oh, it controls just like any other third-person shooter. Like no, it doesn't.
I'm talking about the aiming. Like I was very surprised that it wasn't
Hmm.
like a single stick aiming thing on the GameCube.
Well, yeah,
like,
because then this would
only.
literally be a Dreamcast game.
Yeah, like
We'd be literally playing like fucking Cannon Spike right now, which is like fine, but
like I was honestly shocked that like holy shit, like I can just use both sticks like I expect to, and it just works that way. Was the thing. And
I guess
not only that, like it was actually like it was pretty much standard. Like I didn't have to like. It didn't feel weird. It was like, yep, this is like a third-person camera. Cool. Like you did that part right. But then other stuff you did was like a little bit weird.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
like
fine.
that's my opinion of it. It's like this is weirdly fine.
It's
Like-
fine. Do you really think this is a banger though?
What?
No,
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 that's what we're trying to figure out. But yeah, controls. I'm saying, yeah, I think I landed on my 22.
Down. Things are looking up, Fox. Keep it
Like
up.
that's how far back on this list we are, like controls. But yeah, I'm saying 22 for controls.
Okay, I need my list. It's gone.
I fixed my mouse.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the open.
But yeah,
link.
like this guy gets it. Like he's just popping weapons, aiming.
I'll give
like,
it like an 18. For the time, like it's 2004. It's a GameCube controller. It's like an 18. Because like, honestly, a game like this should probably have like lock on or something like that.
he is. He's losing it right now.
Yeah. Like it needs. You need a lot of assistance to like make these
Unless
shots
you're
land.
using dual stick, but you can get a groove for it. You really can. Like,
Yeah, I think I'd be at like a 20 for controls.
all right. Bet. All right, we landed on then system utilization. Does anybody remember all the systems? in this
I
game?
think I'm gonna. I want to say I think it gets like half that
Fox. Only a few transfers.
because like this level we're watching right now
Huh?
is like the most egregious example of the system utilization because so they're like we're gonna use everything. Like, you gotta hop in your ship to save the people when this bar gets too full. Sometimes there's a tank.
What
Oh,
bar?
this
Are
isn't
you,
that- this isn't-
what
this
bar are
isn't
you
that
talking
level.
about?
There's the dinosaur planet level. there's
No.
like a gauge that fills up when there's too many enemies in the sky, so you have to
Really?
like
Let's
stop what you're
see.
doing to like
Let's-
hop in your ship.
Let's check him on that. Because I don't recall that.
Yeah, a little. It's like a threat meter on the top left.
I don't think that's what that is, because it was also on the other level we were just looking at. Like, there is always a meter on the top left.
So as I recall, that meter fills up over time, and the way you make it go down is that you have to fly up into the air to take out enemies so that the meter goes back down, and then you're able to go back on the land. Yeah, like you take out that guy and the meter goes down. So then you go back on the land to
That's exactly how
continue
it
more of
works.
the targets. And yeah, it was like
So basically, you're hunting down targets on land. Like, the whole point is, like, you're on land, you're hunting down targets, but, like, occasionally your teammates are gonna need help. Like, in the old... I think they just thought, like, this was how the old games work. Your teammates need help. So they gave you a reason to go up there. But, like, in practice, it's just not something a lot of people were keen on. I think it's a way to punish you for, like, taking too long to find the targets. Because you can absolutely just, like, spawn in the map, beeline to all the targets, kill them, and not have to worry about saving your teammates. But that's only if you know where to go. But if you're looking around, like, for the first time, like, yeah, you're gonna have to go back up, fight the
And
war in the
this thing
air,
did
come
not
back
have-
down.
It sounds like a giant pain in the ass.
it
Not
was.
It's just switching your, like, you're just going the R-wing for a little. You go in the R-wing, you shoot some shit down, you land. Like, it's not that big of a deal, like, as people make it seem. But
Like I recall this like meter filling up pretty fast. It's like if you, I think it's like if you like leave targets, if you're like trying to get to it, I think after you destroy a target,
Okay.
I think like
You guys-
sometimes
Gotcha.
it'll just like spawn enemies on that meter.
You guys figure out how this meter works. I don't really care, but
Gotcha. No, he's right. He's right on that. Like, the meter's going down because he's killing enemies in the air. But yeah, like, the more it goes up, the more your teammates in the sky are gonna be like, "Yo, Fox, I have 2 other teammates, but I need you to help me, huh?" And they're like, "Bro, what the fuck am I paying you for?" But yep, basically a non-issue if you know where you're going. Obviously, that's not the case for new players. Like, you're probably gonna end up wandering around. It is the bare minimum you need for, like, a functional... They're just trying to use the multiplayer map in a single-player setting. Like, I really don't like the single-player of this game. It is just, like... It is not the move. This game was about its multiplayer, is what it was made for, but... So... I guess in, like, a weird case, this is like a situation where I would say the single player is tacked on to the multiplayer. Like,
Yeah,
they
it
really just
doesn't
tacked
feel
this
like
on.
They didn't use everything they could have.
Like, all the thought is definitely put into, like, we want these maps to be like a multiplayer function. We did the vehicles, we have the controls, we have the modes, we have the weapons, we have the systems, we have the... That's where the game shines. You and 4 other people just, like, choosing to play this game. And, like, that's where it's the most fun. But, like, the single player definitely... Oh my god, man. This is definitely down there. It's definitely holding...
Also, while playing for that brief second, it did feel like like when flying around, like the maps were not designed to have an R-wing there.
Are you mean like in all range mode or like what?
Like in these particular maps, it doesn't feel like the R-wing was like designed for, because like the maps feel too small for R-wing. Like
Really?
you get around the
'Cause
other
I would almost go
I
with,
feel like there's
the-
like too much crap in the way.
I think I would
to,
go
like,
with the reverse of
actually
you.
do that.
I definitely feel you on that, like, or like why you're saying that, but like, because don't you feel like the plane is almost too slow? Almost?
Yes.
Which is like, I think the reason it's so slow is because they were trying to like make it fit in a map. Versus like, okay, the R-Wing can just be balls to the wall fast because it's just like on an on-rails shooter type deal. And they don't have to account for that, but because they have to account for these maps, like the R-Wing almost feels like it's just way slower than it was.
It feels slower, and it feels like you're going to get shot down out of the sky by a guy with a rocket launcher like at any moment, which is usually the case.
I just want to point out the cameo that Fox is in the cave where he gets staff upgrades. Like, they actually added that detail. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
like, yeah, like I like that. Like they definitely had a little bit of soul behind it, but this is a multiplayer game first and foremost. You are not gonna play this game for the single player. That's not what you do, but like that's a main component of the game, and it does kind of drag it down like a lot. So, what did I say? I would say there's no technical issues, but so 17 is the lowest I would go, as long as it's not fundamentally broken. Oh yeah, and then Fox and Crystal get to have their nice little
Oh, did they fuck?
Yeah, like
Well,
they get to have their...
they break up after this.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, jeez.
And then Tricky comes back.
All right, this is getting a 17. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
I'm doing a
Yeah,
17.
sure. That's fine. 17's fine. You beat me down with this fucking thing.
Hell
Your
yeah.
love of like subpar to dog water ass GameCube games. Like I don't want to like. I mean, I respect it.
You don't
but
have to. You don't have to.
I don't have to. I don't have to. But like, this
Fuck
is your
me.
thing. This is your channel.
I'm ass. I'm
Did you say your ass?
Fuck it.
It's fine. Like it's fine. Like it's fine. But I'm not trying to like rain on this parade. But like being dragged through this. No, man. System utilization is like really solid in Star Fox Adventure, and I'm just like. I mean, it's fine. You can like these are games that you can play if you put them into the console and start the console. They will turn on and play. And I'm like, that is technically correct. You're right, Stat. Like that does work.
I think we've also forgotten like what it was like to put a game in and just have it be like actually broken. Like what an actually broken game is.
Back
Yeah,
in
that
90,
is-
the broken game was the game.
Like
Yeah.
there's shit you will put in there and be like, what in the actual fuck am I doing? Like,
Hey, dude, like, it wasn't... It's probably actually been a couple of years, but I did stream the Resident Evil game you would not play,
wait, which one?
which is
Yeah.
Survivor.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, I finished it.
Nice.
I know. So, like, I know this experience. I know, yes. That
Yeah,
game is like, what is happening?
There's shit where you're like, I actually can't do what you want me to do. Like,
like-
what is fucking happening? Like,
Like, this character will not turn at the rate that the characters are flanking me. I just eat shit forever. Just
this
infinite...
is really broken. This is in every
Yeah.
sense of the word actually broken. Like, this is just a mediocre. This is the fucking middle of the bar. This game has like a 69% average on like its score. It's like just making a C.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like it's just like whatever. It exists. Cool.
This thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing. Cool.
Yep.
Absolutely. Matt.
Conveying information.
I can't say I was lost. Like it's like you go in,
Yeah.
kill the targets. The targets are highlighted. You go to the targets. You shoot them. Like it's just yeah. That's what it is. Like
It's pretty straightforward. I will say in that parsec split screen environment, it was pretty hard to see my screen.
I'm so sorry.
But that is a parsec issue. That is a monitor
Yeah.
issue. That is not me. Yeah, it seems it doesn't like it doesn't have to convey that much information.
it really doesn't. Like yeah. Like sure 8. Yeah, I'm not lost.
Yeah,
I can
fine.
Mhm.
I can play it. Sure, fine.
Just like Star Fox Adventures, it managed to get a full score on conveying information.
Sound design is it's just like one peg above Star Fox Adventures is what I'll say. The
I only
music
remember the multiplayer music.
the music is impeccable, but like yeah, your sound effects are pretty
I'm going to destroy the radar jammers.
Also, all their voice acting sounds weirdly filtered through something. I don't know what that filter is, but their voices sound off.
Filter through Namco.
Wait, Namco? What?
War comes home.
War comes
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the voice acting if it's good. I do like the menu music kind of sounding like Star Wars, but not really. That's fun. Yeah, that was fun. Da 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 da. Like you just kind of you never really get there.
you never get there.
You just never get there. It's like a song without the hook. You know, like, that's kind of my feeling about Star Fox.
That's where we are.
Maybe that's my feeling about a lot of this game. Is that it's kind of like it's missing a something. It's just like not quite.
Yep, that's
I'm
very
not
accurate.
like
It's
yeah,
definitely
dude.
like it feels
This is
like
sick.
it wasn't fully put together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
it
I see
does.
what you're saying about the multiplayer and like, oh, it's supposed to be this like, you know, bigger thing. You have
That's
all these
what they
people.
banked on 100%. The maps are so big, it's because like they design it
Yeah.
around 16 people are gonna be in there. It's gonna be great, and then it just like fell apart. And so
Yeah, it's like they were
Yeah.
designing a multiplayer game and they were like, no, you got to make a single player game. It was like, oh, okay.
pretty much that is what happened in
Yeah.
this game. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's kind of my take on this. Is it just there's something. And the sound, it just feels plain. Like I think the sounds are probably just like fine. Like is there
Jane.
anything that to really like, you know,
Except for the music.
really
Music,
ran home?
but sound effects, yeah, no, plain Jane.
So do you want to go like a 4 or 3?
I'm like, God damn it! I keep hitting the wrong Excel sheet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm like it's like a 3. It's like it's just so average.
Yeah,
Average.
yeah, I think I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Targeting
don't see any
visuals.
argument.
This looks substantially worse than Star Fox Adventures.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah, it really does.
That's. I think it looks better than Star Fox Adventures.
Okay,
Mm,
I
no.
can't listen to you, but
So Ryan, take a look at Fox's fur.
look at him.
Okay,
looks
yeah,
terrible.
Fox's fur fine, but like the detail in the environment is much nicer.
What?
Like it's
Is
not
it?
just it's not just a
What?
bunch of like generic like here's the forest level, here's the snow level, here's the
Yeah,
well, okay,
here's
no,
the city level. Here's the
here's
space level.
Tatooine. Yeah,
here's
we
the
were on
forest level. Are you serious?
No, well, we were on Tatooine. That was straight up was fucking Tatooine.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think this game also just kind of looks like a fucking GameCube game.
This looks worse
you
than Star Fox Adventures
you
easily.
you keep bringing up the fur, which you know that's surprising. That's coming from you. I thought that was my. I thought that was
fur,
my
Blow.
bit.
I mean,
Fur bit.
I can appreciate some good fur graphics, okay?
I just think this looks like a fucking GameCube game. Maybe it's a little bit, maybe like a little bit of fidelity,
It is
but
so
I think this
worse.
also game has just a lot more going on the screen because it's not the game that Star Fox Star Fox
Yes.
Adventure is like a lot of small rooms with you and like a couple of like enemies in there, and
Let's
that's
not
it.
let's
This
not
game
get it
is-
twisted. I know why it's happening. I know why it
Yeah.
looks worse because it has to accommodate for more. But at the end of the day, it looks worse because you're doing this. I know why you're doing it. I'm not gonna give you any slack for it. It looks worse.
It'd do look worse.
It just looks
If you
worse.
hadn't-
It looks worse. That's the end result of what you're trying to do. That's just an unfortunate side effect.
The characters look a little worse.
They are.
But there's also just,
Everything is
like-
worse.
Yeah.
There's a certain like amount of like weird goofiness that the visuals of Star Fox Adventures has that this game does not. Like the weird heads that are on fucking heels. It doesn't have like that weird shit on it.
That was a stylistic choice.
Yeah, it's
a
not
very bad one.
Yeah, like it doesn't have that on it, and I feel like that there's a certain like lack of stink on that side of this game that is kind of like making up a little bit of difference for me. You know, like the way they're like, oh, I'm picking up an item in the middle of combat, and so I'm doing the weird lifting up thing in the middle. You know, like all that shit. It's like it's not part of this game. Or that creepy cutscene, the cutscene of Fox like getting his soul taken and then doing the fist bump. Like that shit isn't. I don't think that's really as much as in play in this game, and I feel like that's kind of helping it. So I kind of feel the same. I don't know. I just kind of feel the same about the visuals for this game and that game. They're very similar to me.
I can see you choosing the same score. But like,
Yeah.
if I had to compare the two, in my opinion,
In your opinion, you're right. This
I
game's
would
worse.
knock it a point.
I'm going to also
For
knock
not
it a
making as good
point.
Star Fox Adventures, which I think I gave a 4. So this is probably get a 3.
Yeah, this is getting a 3 as well. I don't know what he's
Yeah,
giving
it's
it.
same. I think I kind of gave. I don't know. I don't remember. I gave Star Wars Adventure.
It ain't no Star Fox 64,
Yeah,
though.
oh, stop
No.
Fox 64!
Yeah, Star Wars 64 is good, and
Yeah, it
the
is.
other games are
Now,
good.
that game has soul.
It does have soul.
We gotta fucking determine what is it.
It's 3.
Some of its
So-
parts, yeah, I just think the single player is the big drag. Like, the single player is the big blemish on it. The multiplayer not having its full 16-player capabilities, a fucking blemish on it. you pretty much flat out need 4 people to have like a semblance of what the game is supposed to be. Like, oh man, this game was robbed. This game, this game needs a remake. Like, if anything needs to be restored, it's this game. This game and its multiplayer. Just a multiplayer, because like it would be great. At least like it would be better. Oh my god.
It's like some of these levels are bad.
They're just too big. They're just all so huge.
Yeah, I spent most of that multiplayer session trying to look for you guys. But a lot of shooters back then were kind of like that. Like Time Splitters has that problem too a little bit. Halo had that problem.
They
like,
have
especially the first
small
one.
maps, medium maps, and big maps. Like they told you like this map is made for 4 to 8 people. This map is made for 16 people. This
Did
map
they straight up say that the maps were made for 16 people? Wow.
In Halo it did. Like it literally said
Halo
like
did, yeah.
this map is made for this many people. Like they told you like what it was. Halo
Yeah, Blood Gulch, one-on-one Blood Gulch was a very slow-moving thing.
1v1 Blood Gulch, let's go.
1v1 Blood Gulch. 1v1 Blood Gulch, yeah. What do we? Some of its parts.
Yeah,
it's just like it is the sum of its parts. Its parts are like a I thought about this while I was in the bathroom. Its parts are like acceptable to mediocre, and when you sum them up together, it's average to mediocre. It's like the girl dinner of video games.
Yeah.
Like it's fine.
Like a 4 for me.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, 4.
That's like what it deserves. Fun factor, I'm so biased. Yeah, like the multiplayer with just like 4 assholes doing mean modes is pretty fun.
I have fun with the multiplayer, but because the single player is there,
the single player is such a drag down.
Honestly, I think it's like a.
I have to go with like a 4 on my end.
I was gonna give it a 2. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you're gonna give it like a 2? Damn. All right.
No, he said I was gonna. No, RJ's like giving it a 2. I'm gonna give it at least a.
Because like it's like I like the multiplayer, but it's like dude, that I'm like watching the single player shit.
Yeah, like nah. This is miserable. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I hate the single player. Fuck the single player. But like the multiplayer, I turn this game on. I just like multiplayer. That's where I go to.
It's like the problem is that like they had to sell a game with the single player attached to it.
Problem is that the game industry doesn't care. Bobby Kotick doesn't care about the gamers. And that's why this game.
Like, wow, we're doing the on-rail shooting section, guys. You're so AAA. Like, shut the fuck up. Just let me run around.
Dude, AAA games were doing on-rail shootings. Like, Saints Row the Third is a game about on-rail shooting sections where you blow up helicopters, and that was like an amazing game for the time. So like, this is not that bad.
No, it wasn't. You just really dealt Saints Row the Third a bad hand there.
Dude, that game has not aged well. It is tough to go back to that one, but that's a different discussion. I think this is a fun factor 3. I think it's like fine.
Yeah,
it's just average.
Yeah, 3 is where we did. Okay, story. Aperoids are taking over the system. They call in Star Fox. Star Fox is probably the most full built up it has ever been. They have a full team, and they're just sort of howling around to different planets trying to scrub. Basically, the Flood is what they're doing. And then they actually end up teaming up with Star Wolf. They do some bullshit sacrifices in the end. They come out. It's just, yeah, there's a story. Yeah, that's what happens. Alright.
Kill me, Star Fox.
Yeah.
It's being controlled by the Achanoids.
Yeah.
Wait, who dies? Does Peppy die?
No, like they like No, nobody died. Like, Peppy pretends to die. Like, he's like, I'm gonna fly the Great Fox in and then blow up the Aperoids. But then they're like, oh, Peppy died. He's like, no, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It's like
the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Cool. I give it 3. That seems fine.
It's like 4 is like the lowest I'll go unless it's broken, but it's not. So yeah, it's a 3 total. And then 4, it's man, for its time, it's like a run-of-the-mill. It is the run-of-the-mill GameCube game. It is something you pick up. You can kind of play with your friends, but like, you know, there's other shit out there. Like Halo 2 is out there at this point. Like, you should be playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, you really.
This This game has a real Dreamcast feeling to it. Other than the fact that it's a Nintendo property, obviously, but like it definitely has because you came into this being like, oh man, this game's so underrated. Like this game is so great. And I'm just like, dude, this seems.
No,
like
I think the
GameCube
multiplayer is slept on, but that's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm
What
saying.
you're saying is they should make Star Fox Assault 99.
You know what? That would unironically be like kind of fun. I would do it. I would play it. Make everybody
it's
just
it's
like.
just Assault, but like it's a battle royale. 99 Fox.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Foxes.
as in like as if it was made in 1999, like a boot.
Oh no,
retro,
like
a demake.
like F-Zero 99 has come out recently.
Oh, okay. You know what?
99,
Actually, that has potential.
Yeah, I think that's how you bring back Star Fox.
I think that's a fun way to play this game for like a couple of weeks, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, like it's just like you play this every once in a while. Like that's really all I'm saying. Every once in a while, you're like, yeah, it's kind of fun, and you stop.
And you stop.
You do something else. Like that's
Stop
it.
like the cutscene.
That's all I'm saying, man. Like it's just like, yo, the multiplayer is like low key. Like it's a fun time. It's not like the greatest thing ever. You're not gonna play it week after week. It's just you play it like a couple times and then.
No, Pepper! Sergeant Pepper in the Lonely Hearts Band.
Sergeant
my body is no
Pepper.
longer under my. They took me. My body is no longer in my control. My body, I can't control. Fox control my body.
Your body's not your own. Get down to the zipper zone.
Yeah, the 2.
Yeah, I might even go like 1.
That's the truth of it.
But
I seem to remember renting this on the GameCube and being like, it's fine.
what about you, RJ?
Why is this happening? No.
1.
1.
This is so strange watching this happen. It's like Sergeant Pepper is, or General Pepper is getting
Yeah,
controlled by
whoa,
like
whoa,
aliens.
don't you demote that, man. That is a general,
This is
sir.
this is very weird.
General Peppy.
General Peppy.
In the pool.
Star Fox.
Yep, this is
Assault.
happening.
I can't believe I had an impromptu Star Fox episode because you wanted to talk about Star Fox 64. What
That's
a
what
great,
happens when you talk about
what a
Star
great
Fox.
day. But with the
Yeah, what a
score
yeah.
of 66, Star Fox Assault is also not a bingo.
Did it score higher than Star Fox Adventures?
Let me look because I
I
keep
think it's
track of it.
lower.
Nope, Star Fox Adventures had 62. This had 66.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
It's true. I think I did prefer Assault over Adventures
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
I think we
it's
all
like-
we all did. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's better.
Yeah, I prefer it. I prefer it. It's way less relevant.
Yeah.
Like that is true. It's way less
Way less
remembered.
relevant. Like yeah, don't
Like
get it
way less relevant. Because people bought Star Fox Adventures and were just like, dude, fuck Star Fox. And then when they made another one,
They
were
keep
just like,
making
"You
that
know,
shit.
yeah, I don't want to play another Star Fox game. Like, no, this is $50.
Oh,
Yeah, if
my
only Jim
word.
was here, then we could have talked about Star Fox Command.
Star
No,
Fox
no, we
Command is the
couldn't.
4th game to keep it
Star
going.
Fox Command. Oh yeah, I hate Star Fox. I hate
think
Star Fox Command.
out of all of those, the ones that we
Command's-
talked about
Command's
today,
probably the
I think
best one.
Command's.
It's the most consistent one. Like it's pretty like a solid just game.
More than 64?
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I would put Command over those other two.
I think it's
Yeah,
second.
I would.
It would
I
be
would.
underneath 64.
64.
I do definitely put it as a
It
second,
is.
second good one.
Command is absolutely second in my opinion as well.
Even if the story, I would actually knock points off that
That
fucking
story is so fan fiction. I love it.
it hurts.
Yeah, I do
It's-
remember that being weird.
It's so
Like if you
fan
wanted to like
fiction-y.
flip a coin and say like, maybe Assault's a little bit like I wouldn't fight you on it, but it's better than Adventure.
yes, it
And
is.
it's dude, they should never make another Star Fox game again. Like, they really need to
What are we
very-
talking about? They're gonna make a movie probably.
very
Yeah,
Star Fox
disgusting
movie.
franchise.
Star
There's
Fox
gonna be a
is
Star Fox movie.
There
There
you
hasn't
And there's
been
gonna be a
go.
whole Star Fox game that comes out with it.
There hasn't been a Star Fox game worth caring about since 1997. That's what we learned today.
You're really right.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
No, this is no cap. This is all bars. This is no fucking. I'm not pogging. I'm not champing. This is real. I'm being honest. Like you shouldn't make any more fucking Star Fox games.
Look,
Jesus
the
Christ.
only way a Star Fox game gets off now is if it's a full on rail shooter.
Yeah.
And I know
No,
that won't sell
They did that. They did that. And no one liked it.
because they put motion controls as your only way of moving the fucking ship. Or
Oh, is that actually? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was just like people played it and it was like, oh, we actually don't want like in 1997 this was cool, but in 2000 or whenever it came out, this is not.
They originally had stick controls for like controlling the ship and aiming or whatever, and I think Miyamoto was like, oh, well, we need the game to sell. I mean, we need the game to be like using the Wii U's functionality more.
We need the game to not sell.
Yeah, we
and
just
so
have
he
to
wanted
fuck this
motion
game
control.
for some reason. So,
Yeah, so like that game died the moment like Miyamoto was like, I want motion controls for the ship.
Yeah, he just had to. fucking
And then like any
Yeah.
interest I had in that game like went out the window when the motion controls got added in.
Even though like every
I bet
like
that game is worth.
what?
I bet that game is worth like a lot of. I'm gonna look on eBay for a copy of Star Fox Zero. I bet that game is worth a lot of money now, or will be someday.
Maybe.
Could be.
The last thing I looked for on eBay was Okami Rao cosplay costume. Remember that conversation?
Oh no.
I don't think so.
We were talking about Rao from.
Alrighty, so the list
you can
has
get a copy
been-
of Star Fox Zero for very cheap, actually.
I think we learned about the Star Fox franchise today. Here on Big
We sure-
Nerds.
We certainly did.
That was
Sure
a
did.
special episode.
This is a
very
very
special
special
episode.
episode about Star Fox and Twinkle Park and abortion and miscarriage.
Don't-
like, a lot of
Don't
stuff.
smoke. Don't
Yeah,
smoke.
Don't
Stay in
smoke.
school.
Smoking.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. Smoking's bad. Get the fuck out. Goodbye.
Are we having fun yet?